Oh, yeah, there I am. Let's put me on the stage. That's where I need to be. So, yeah, here we are. Getting ready to talk about this Jordana situation. A lot of people think that maybe he attacked her. He started with all these verbal altercations. If there was mental abuse, verbal abuse, I don't know what you guys think. I'm not a doctor or a psychologist, so I'm not choosing a side. I'm basically just going to kind of inform you guys on what I'm seeing, kind of report to you guys on what we're looking at and how I'm taking it. I could be wrong, and you can tell me in the chat if you think so. That's okay. Everybody has an opinion, and I respect the majority of them. So let's get things rolling now. There's a couple of you guys in the stream, and I appreciate y'all being here. All right, so Zscorro, however you guys want to say it, Bahram, he started sending Elisa messages back in August, from what I understand. This is from a stream that I saw before. They kind of broke this down. This is her on her way to see Stuttering John down, I believe, Key Largo, or something Largo, wherever he has his home in Florida. He recently picked that up. If you watch Vince the Lawyer, he does a background on that Key Largo, I believe it's what it's called. So wherever they are, she's on her way to see him. You can see right there, Zscorro sent $50. Lucky you can see only does throat babies. So that's cute. But regardless, that's what he said. Again, this is the beginning. I don't have the audio for this, so it seems to be moving, but we're just going to kind of roll with that. Yeah, see, they're getting that $50 super chat. That's a big one, when you're used to getting 1s, 2s, 3s, and 5s. There's another one. So how's it going? Elisa, Small Cap Jim, Unk Nose. Again, that's another $50 chat. So it's $100 so far. You're going to see a bunch of money kind of pop up on the screen. I'm not going to do a good job of adding it up, but we'll try to stay in the ballpark. The numbers do jump a little bit as you go on. I'll see you being excited for that. I'm excited too. $100, $100. All right, right there. There's another good one. Zscorro sent $1,000. Now, I believe that wasn't charged back yet or anything like that. So she's looking good, feeling good. Just picked up $1,000, a stack. Man, when it only gets better each day, inside and out. Love you, babe. So these are nice messages. We're going to enjoy these because they do get a little darker as we get going. So enjoy the nice Zscorro messages because, again, we're going to go down a path that I don't know if you guys knew about. I didn't know about it until I kind of went back and was like, whoa, dude isn't super, super nice, but no one deserves to be hit or struck. But that's kind of what took place. We're going to bump this thing forward. Red smile. Oh, just hit a stack. I'm sorry I don't have audio.
He's right. The Sparta's right.
Okay, so gloves are kind of off at this moment. He's upset about something. This is they have not met face-to-face yet. He has just sent her money. She's spoken to him. They're getting to know each other. And this is where you start to see, I guess you can say, Bahram's teeth come out. Zscorro's teeth start to appear. You see that he's not super nice all the time.
This guy's they're all normal, Elisa. You're the crazy cunt. Didn't you tell me right now, Elisa, to call in because you were going to apologize?
I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry.
Like a goddamn retard that you are.
No, I'll show it. Wants me to show it, so here it is.
So, I don't know.
All right, so what do you guys think? I saw a meme which I'm at the fedora guy, so that was kind of funny. Yay! Who am I to say? I'm not very good to look at either, so I'm not going to throw rocks at this glass house that I also live in. But yeah, I mean, dude's dude. At least he shows himself. Again, this is after he's already given her tens of thousands of dollars. That's an expensive way to meet somebody. I prefer the traditional online ways. The dating apps are a little cheaper than tens of thousands of dollars, but I guess if you got that kind of money, or if your dad has that kind of money, you might as well spend it for him. So we'll go a little further here.
I love my Elisa.
Oh, I agree with you. Dr. Chow, my man in the chat there. Love you, brother. I think he kind of does. That isn't terrible. You don't really see the rest of his body and things like that, but I don't know if you've seen how this gets because it doesn't go a good way, but move on a little forward here.
You guys see that? Oh, okay, James, hold on. Okay, Penny, a nice.
Okay, I'll set this up and I'll let it play again. I hate to interrupt you guys. I get it. So they've met up. They are just back in the airport. Bahram Zscorro looking good in his suit that I guess he got from somewhere. You'll see it doesn't fit exactly, and some of the people in the chat kind of point that out. I'm going to play a little bit of that so you can kind of see what they were dealing with when they finally hooked up. And I believe this is at Bahram's apartment in Los Angeles, I think, something like that. So that's what they're all hanging out at the moment. So let's see how they start talking to each other and see where it goes terribly wrong. But again, they're together for the first time, hanging out in LA.
Oh, what's up, Penny?
We love Penny.
I'm Lisa. Welcome.
Penny,
back.
W
Thank
Penny.
you, thank you.
They don't even call. She's with like cameras. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going good. Going good so far. My only tip is
See, chat, brother. Again, no disrespect. I'm not a chiseled Roman god myself, but you're a millionaire, man. You gotta be able to get a tailored suit, man. You gotta have someone on speed dial that you call to get squared away quick. I mean, you gotta know somebody. You gotta know someone.
wear an undershirt next time. We can kind of see your belly pop out through the holes.
I know.
Just leave him alone.
Oh
Leave him
yeah.
alone. No, okay,
I'm
next
sorry.
caller. Next caller. Don't
No, he's right. It's because like
Hello?
this is no, he's 100% right.
Okay, IRL customer service. How can I help you?
I don't want to be wearing this shit. Bro.
Yes.
It's,
This is awesome.
How many fights have you had?
Nothing.
Who is the one
Zero.
WHO makes up first?
Zero
Elisa,
assholes. But
will you
babe,
move
this is
back
too
to
cancer.
California?
Fuck this.
Okay, yeah. So kind of jump forward to where he gets a little his feelers get hurt. Not a happy camper. He's taking a lot of abuse from the chatters and the super chats and such, making fun of his shirt. You can see didn't fit exactly well. I don't know what he was thinking doing that, but I mean, hey, you know, sometimes people are super rich. They don't think about that kind of stuff. So let's give him a pass on that. But that kind of seems to be where it really got him going. He was already kind of going after earlier in the stream, if you saw, where he was chewing her out in those phone calls, saying some terrible things, dropping some R-bombs and things like that. But here's where it really goes south, I think, for your opinions towards Zscorro. Tell me what you guys think. Here we go.
Also,
You don't like it?
please buy him a bigger
Cancer.
shirt.
What's the point? I
It's
don't
bad.
want
It's
cancer
kind
in
of.
my
They're so
body.
excited to see you,
Filter
though.
the cancer out, and then I'm alright. Like I don't, babe. Cumulatively, right? How much do they make?
How much do who does who?
How
make?
much? How much is my time worth? How much is this shit worth?
I just thought you wanted to do this. I thought you were excited for 2 days.
But I want to deal with the cancer. People calling up, annoying me, insulting me. You think I need this?
You don't want to do it?
Fuck no, babe.
All
I
right.
paid you to stop. Right?
Okay. Yeah, I paid me this. I thought you were
Show
having
me
fun.
the episode where I was having fun.
Paid me to stop there again. It kind of jumps there as a cut. I'm trying to fast forward through a lot of this stuff because you don't want to see 6 hours of this. You're welcome. Again, he's getting a little more angry. He's already taken himself off of camera after being made fun of by the different super chatters and such. You saw the shirt. Wasn't a good look, but it happens. What's up there? Hey, Stack Sniper. Good to see you, bud. Yeah, so again, he's getting a little more frustrated, a little bit more angry. He talks about, you know, the money that he's given her in the past. What time is more worth giving either to the stream or to Zscorro? And that's kind of what I think his point is here. You know, I've given you all this cash. Why are you giving these super chatters and your streamers this attention? Which, I mean, I kind of do get as well. You know, you're here to see me. You're here to be with me, not to be with your super chatters. But it's Elisa Jordana. That's kind of what she does. She's an IRL streamer. She shows up with all her gear. You know that's going to happen. And then if you watch her streams, you also know she goes for like 6 hours at a time. So this is what she does. For him to be blown away, I think quite immature. But we'll get to that as well as we keep on rolling.
Every episode.
No fucking epic. I paid you $1 million to stop, and you're still doing this.
Okay.
I was having so much fun dealing with your dumb, poor cancer, and this is what you wanted. Literally, this is. Why would you bring cancer here?
Oh, I thought you wanted to do this.
I want to deal with cancer.
We were so excited to do this.
You're a fucking retard.
All right.
Fuck you, bums. Okay, fuck you.
All right, so as you can see, he was pretty upset with all of that. He left to change clothes and then come back because he was falling out of that buttoned-up shirt that he was wearing a little bit earlier that didn't come off too great. So looks like he did himself back up a little better and has jumped back in. As you can see, it looks like he has shorter hair. When you guys first saw, a little bit earlier, he had that ponytail that went all the way back. Oh, no, me and Chow kind of agree. He didn't look terrible. There's worse looking things. But let's keep rolling and see what you guys think of kind of his attitude and how he talks to her. We all talk to people differently and stuff. Parameters and things kind of change. But again, what is y'all's opinion on how he's talking to her? And do you think she deserves it?
Bums. Anyone wants to call up, you shut the fuck up, let me answer them.
Okay,
and
that's fine.
You literally, all of you, add up your cumulative wealth and intelligence, idiots, and think to yourself. I ask this all the time. You ever been top 10 in anything in your dumb lives? Mine is 10 with 16 zeros, pleb. So you think you're not impressive? I have news for you. You're not impressive. I'm impressive.
Okay.
I'm 10 with 16 zeros.
Okay.
What are you?
Not that.
Is that that?
What are you doing?
Okay, 10 with 16 zeros. So let's see how much 10 with 16 zeros is. I am a man of math. Therefore, I know that answer right now. And just kidding, I don't. It's a bunch. So he's saying he's like a billionaire, and he's trying to flex on Jordana and everybody else that has been calling in, basically saying that he's super wealthy and he's all this cash. But as we go on, you're going to see it's not his money, and that's a huge difference. Maybe he has access to it. As you kind of listen, they make a point about how his father gives him a percentage of what his wealth is, or what he is owed. I don't know who's owed money by their father, at that age, but that's basically what he's going with. He said that he is owed this cash, so therefore his father gives him a percentage of his inheritance as he's going on. So, it'd be nice to tap into my inheritance as I'm going through, but, is what it is. And another thing, you don't ever fight with the chat. The chat will always win. The internet will always beat you. There are 20 minds, 100 minds, 1,000 minds thinking faster and a funnier stuff than you. So never mess with the chat. That's why I'm cool with Dr. Chow. I'm cool with Haystack. Anybody that pops in, well, cool, man. Be cool. Yeah, enough about me. Let's get back into this. Oh, and he's already mad that she's streaming. And you can see in the background as the sky is kind of changing and stuff like that. And it's getting a little bit darker out there as well. So let's take a peek.
You're calling somebody? What? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I didn't get to read the rest of your email. I have to end the show, unfortunately.
Oh, that's okay. It's all right. I was just I was going to say if the insults in the chat were pretty weak. If we can pick those up, that would be good.
Insults towards...
With me.
What's that? What is that? Oh, you want me to hang up?
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta hang up. All right, bye, Rectum. Okay, bye, everybody. Love you. So, what is that? Is that
Police.
for the cops?
Yeah.
You're calling the cops
Yeah.
on me?
Yeah.
Can you hang up?
No.
You're calling the
Hang
cops
up
on?
and I'll-
Okay, all right, bye, everybody. Bye. Okay.
Fucking.
All right. Okay, I ended.
Okay, so that kind of reminds me of when Jordana went to Florida to mess with John Melendez, and John was afraid of that beautiful young blonde lady, and then also Elisa Jordana. So that was too much for stuttering John Melendez to handle. The stern graduate and the man of hilarity couldn't handle Elisa Jordana and the other beautiful blonde lady that you guys saw in the beginning of the stream. So they're still kind of fighting. I believe this is an Airbnb that they're at. I don't know, Chow, if he's Iranian or not. I guess Middle Eastern is what I have heard and what has been said, but dude, that could be anything. And again, I'm not going to cast a dispersion. So again, here they are back together. This is a separate night. This is an Airbnb, so they're not, I believe, in his apartment, but they're kind of hanging out, and you can kind of see how he speaks to her. This thing is going to start to go downhill in his language and what he calls her and things like that. So again, it kind of gets rough, and this is where I want to kind of see what you guys think. Is he the bad guy, or is she the bad guy or bad girl? Like, does this lead up to this with all that you're hearing? You tell me what you think.
Retard, we're going to the store.
Okay.
You're gonna cut this shit down,
Okay.
and you're gonna act like a fucking 45-year-old that you are.
I'm not 45.
Whatever the fuck you are.
I'm not 45.
Whatever the fuck you are, like an adult.
I know you're saying that
Cut the, what is it?
to make me feel bad.
Yeah, because that makes a huge difference if you're 46 or 44 or whatever.
If I'm what?
You have the mental capacity of a 9-year-old. Who cares?
Bum donated $3. Zscorro looking like Pepe the Frog.
This is what I want, right? I came here for this.
Hold on, let's get you some ice. No, I don't think that entire thing is shit.
Okay, yeah, so now they're going for a ride. This is going to be before like he gets all butthurt and he just bounces. He leaves and takes off, leaves everybody in the dust. But he's gonna say some terrible things to Elisa and to her fans and followers and stuff like that. And again, this kind of goes back to, is he the bad guy or is she the bad guy? Well, what do you guys think? I'm dying to know because I got thousands of comments on the other videos, so I know you want to say something.
We would be doing.
You know how you would know?
How?
You would have more than 100 views.
That's so dumb.
Literally how it works.
Literally not how it works.
Really.
Literally, you'll be in the dust in 5 years. I will not even know you then, and I'll be huge, and you'll still be nothing. Okay, so shut the fuck up. Hello? You'll be nothing, asking your dad for 8% of your money, and I'll be like a huge YouTuber with 1 million subs, and I guarantee that. And I'll ignore you in the chat.
In a quarter mile, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Wellington Trace.
No, it doesn't matter what it is now, because you've never achieved anything, so you don't know how. I got a record deal, I was on the radio, you've done absolutely nothing in your life besides being born to your dad. That's why you don't know. That's why you don't understand how things build. I'm nothing now, I have a very few viewers, but my viewers are women and families and people that matter.
Zeros.
You have
Zero. That's kind of funny though. Zeros. I mean, those are not zeros, but you got to get the devil's due. That was a little. He made it funny.
No, you're a zero actually. You're actually exactly what a zero is. Okay. Exactly. You have nothing to offer the world. Zero. Nothing. You have nothing. You're not creative. You're not interesting, and you're not smart, and you don't have a good personality.
Then the entire chat was like,
Dude, just kind of chopping him down. To say, Chow, I do see what you're saying. He's giving her $1 million. Why is he giving it to her? And then obviously he's seeing an OnlyFans girl that's, I believe, half her age. And then these numbers kind of don't add up either the way they talk about it. But again, it doesn't really all make a lot of sense. Maybe this is the person that would engage with him. And that's why they got back and forth. But Haystacks and I, you're right, they're both pretty toxic. And then this is, again, where it's going to get even worse for this guy. And he's going to be saying some terrible things. I don't know. What do you guys think of that? I mean, again, Chow, you're having his back, and that's cool, man. I respect that opinion. It is, yeah, it's different. What do y'all think?
laughing at me, you fucking retard, who says I'm the best asset that she has. And as soon as I'm asleep, you fucking dumb cunt, I've asked you 10 fucking times not to introduce cancer in my life. You go, oh, you're such a menace. Menace to what, asshole? Do I need extra, shit to deal with, dumb cunt? You go, oh, you don't like him because in Florida. No, asshole. He's a fucking cancer person who constantly lied about me. And yeah, it is so nice that someone who wants to fuck you, but you're too fucking, histrionic and too much of a fucking e-whore. Not to say, hey, man, I don't want to fuck you. I don't care about your attention, right? So you still take calls when you say I'm asleep. Fucking Pete chat is laughing at me. And he goes, yeah, I'm going to drive by, get your number. And I go, well, yeah, what is the joke exactly? And it's not like I fucking told you not to fucking do it 10 fucking times. You understand that fucking song means nothing to me, right?
Right.
You fucking disrespected me 10 fucking times over your fucking cancer shit when you, on a daily basis, you tell me I'm fucking right. Cut it out, dumbass. And you embarrass me in public, you gotta suck my fucking dick in public, bitch. Do it properly, or I told you, not fucking putting up with this shit, dumbass. You facilitate this bullshit, dumb.
So I was telling you, it really goes there. I mean, how much does it work for someone to tell you to suck their dick in public? Who can talk to you that way? Are you okay with hearing that? I can see it's kind of building in her and building in her and building in her. She's not a 20-year-old. She's not going to get run rep shot over. She's strong. This is Elisa Jordana. You know what I mean? She has her own chops. This guy, I don't know a lot about him, so I don't want to, chop his legs down. But what I'm hearing and what everybody is saying is it's obviously not positive. And then B, it seems like he's a daddy's boy. He's got money and he can just do whatever he wants, whenever he wants to whoever he wants to do it. So I don't know. So we'll keep going. Tell me what you guys think. I am listening. I see both sides. I mean, I respect them too. I think she's ungrateful as well for 20 growers. And he is a spoiled brat as well. But money does sometimes talk. And if someone gave me $2 million, I mean, there's a lot I'd put up with. You know what I'm saying? I probably wouldn't beat him up on the stream, but a lot I'd put up with for $2 million in 2 years. Sorry.
Cunt. You laugh. Oh, you're such a menace. Right? Who has more of an effect potentially on your life, Mayor or me? Who can be a bigger menace, dumb cunt? If I wanted
I
to,
can
right?
do whatever you want me to do every day.
Right. So whether it's that you don't care or whatever, at least be smart enough to fear what I can do to you, dumbass, and don't just fucking disrespect me. Okay? I'm not a fucking little Jew that you're fucking used to, right? We're the people who fucking humble you, retards, right? Don't fucking like play with me. I give zero shit, dumbass. My fucking like honor is the most important thing. Give a fuck about you. You literally have no one else in your life.
We'll do a quick little break there too. Now, TM, you have a good point as well. You know, his father's a billionaire, but there's no proof he gave Elisa or Sarah $1 or $2 million. Of course, probably bullied. You know, I don't know about that part, but for the first part of what you said, he did say that he gave her $1 million. So he said that. And then as we go on, you're not going to count $1 million in super chats that I'm going to show you, but you will see a substantial amount that he does give her over time. And this isn't a long period of time. Again, they started, from what I was told and what I had read up on, back in August. So this is when she was going to go see John Melendez. And then, you know, here we are today. So jumping in forward. Yeah, I hear you, Dr. Chow. You know, what is the motive? I think he just wants to bang, but then maybe he got in over his head. He thought he was... Sometimes people that have money aren't used to people telling them that they're ugly, that they're stupid, and that what they say doesn't mean anything. And so I don't know if this is the case. I do not know, but it seems like, and I don't know. I don't think he's been told no many times is what I'm getting at.
Aside from the people who use you as a cum dumpster, right? Jizz bucket, right? Benji, whoever, right? Andy. There's nobody else. You understand, right? Oh, people who use me as a jizz bucket, I'm going to keep around. That's good for my boyfriend and husband to fucking deal with.
I'm not
Well, why are you talking to fucking Ben? Yeah, I got an idea. Send the dog here. I'll throw it out the window, and that's the problem solved, right, dumb cunt? How much in the middle of saying, hey, send me this song, I can't live. Dumb cunt, what? The entire chat is laughing. You're either like an Andy Kaufman type of genius, or you're a dumb cunt. I'm going with the latter to make an investment in such a retard.
You see what he's saying. You see the terms that he's using, what he's calling her, what he's referring to her. I don't know the relationship. You know, she may say things like that to him. I didn't see it other than when she was angry and retaliating during the car ride and in the car rides. Well, they're always in a damn car, but when they talk to each other, it doesn't seem like she's going after him. It's more her reacting and then getting angry. Obviously, when the fight and stuff begins, it's her going after him. We all know this. What I'm pointing out is maybe this is what led to that. I'm not a doctor, but it looks interesting. So here we go.
Who has these mean reversions and comes back to, hey, Mark, I appreciate you pointing this shit out, man. And stop banning people who speak facts, dumb cunt. If they're saying the truth, hey, go call a tall person a midget, see if they care, right? Facts.
All right, it's too much. You went too far. He went too far. He's going too far now. I really don't think I'm like a cum dumpster type because I really
That's kind of where she's going to justify what she was called. But, you know, Brandy, you're right. She did hit him in the vehicle. She did go after him. That, again, I'm just trying to say this may have led to that. Again, it's not okay. I'm not saying it's okay. And I'm seeing what you're saying. And then, again, we're going to go back to her kind of justifying her previous actions.
If anything, I was the opposite of that with all those people he just mentioned. I never even made out with Andy. One time we kissed on the lips. That's it. So for a cum dumpster, I think, you know, definitely wasn't a cum dumpster with Andy. Here's the thing, like Dawn is upset, and like I know like other women that are watching are very upset. But I gotta say, it like doesn't hurt me that much or at all, because I know I'm not what he just said. Like he's saying I'm Andy Dick's cum dumpster. Like I didn't even like do anything with Andy, so I know that I mean a lot to Andy, and nothing like that.
I said everyone that you were in your life generally a cum dumpster. You were nothing else.
So Kelly
people
said
were passing you around. In aggregate, you were a cum dumpster. Nobody gave you anything out of merit. Everybody wanted to jizz in you as it is today. Look at the doctor. Yeah, because you're a retard. Yeah. You see, Kelly, read what Kelly says. Say it and mean it.
All right. She's probably
you're an evil, dumb cunt. And I will facilitate worldly. I will fund them 100x. Okay? You think I can't make your life a living hell, you dumb cunt?
Zscorro, I sent.
Okay. So now it's going to change a little bit. He's going to try to get back in her grace. Yeah, Dr. Chow, if you want to try to get him a message, man, I've been trying to reach out. Well, I know that he is in her Discord channel, Kermit and Friends, and I haven't tried to get into Discord. My Discord's all weird for some reason. I can't get into other channels. I gotta like delete it and like redo it and stuff. But man, if you could send him my way, I'd appreciate it. I'd love to bring him on. I'd love to put him on there as, and I didn't say this earlier, but I work at News 15 in Lafayette. I work in with an NBC and a Fox affiliate, and so I like doing stories like this in an entertainment way because I do sports normally. So this is like my release and stuff. So I would love to talk with him if you get a read on him, buddy. All right, sorry to interrupt you guys. Now, this part of this stream is where he's going to try to climb back into her good graces, is what it seems to me. It looks like he's going to apologize. And, well, this one isn't, but tell me what you think. Tell me what you think.
$15, you sad loser coping. Try to be at least 1/100th of cute. My throwaway. You untalented 50-year-old.
I don't give a Aldo, you are... Go back to Twitch. You're more wanted there. Honestly, you're the worst caller I've ever had on this show. The worst caller. You don't know when to shut the fuck up. Worst caller I've ever heard in history of callers. Anywhere. Anonymous is better than you. Mayor's a better caller than you. John Mellencamp, R.I.P., better caller than you. Joni, better caller than you. Kelly Fox, better caller than you. Egypt Beauty, better caller than you. Lala. This is bad. Lala, better caller. James Worley, I don't even like him. I hate him. Better caller. You don't know when to shut the fuck up. You know in comedy or anything.
Zscorro sent $15. Thanks for...
Okay, so, yeah, she's going to hit back. Maybe there's a body blow there. I mean, I'm okay with this. Like, he was terrible to her. Yeah, like, I'm like saying, I don't like when people verbally attack each other and stuff like that. They're never good, but it does seem like payback, and it does seem like she's kind of getting even for the way he treated her and the way he spoke to her. And then now it's really going to get a little wild. I mean, fists aren't flying, but this thing gets crazy. Heck yeah, child. Let's do something together with that here real soon.
Self-reporting, you're nothing but an e-wooer who says anything for money. Zero integrity. Low-life person. Low class. Also, you think I'm I know your gunt is why you're hiding. Also the filters. No one cares what an unfunny like you say.
Don't care what you think. Sorry. I wish I cared more what you think.
All right, there's a big one, yeah. I thought this one was coming a little sooner than it was. Basically, he was meaner to her than I thought he was, but now he's going to try to get back into the good graces. Can you unblock me? One last shot. What do you have to lose, babe? $10,000. Those are some of those zeros he was talking about. He's just going to break off his inheritance or wherever he got it. The child said he may be a billionaire. You all said he's a billionaire. With the B. Must be nice. I am not. But, you know, I have a nice beard, so that works out.
Zscorro sent $10,000. Can you unblock? One last shot. What do you to lose, babe?
I don't want to be called a cum dumpster anymore. I don't like that. I have family watching and it's embarrassing. I should do something, like something big. I would have to do something big to like switch up like the situation here. Because it's obviously like a very bad situation where I'm being like abused like through words a lot. Like not every day, but a lot of the days I'm like so like abused by him. And he's calling me like a cum dumpster and like an idiot.
Oh, there's another good one.
Yeah,
and whatever, child. You're a pleb. I'm like half a pleb. I'm like a pleb. Zscorro sent $10,000. So in the process of 30 minutes, she's made $20,000 sitting in her car. We are doing things wrong, folks. We need to be hot and we need to talk on the phone because God bless America. And good for her, you know. I guess, and so this goes back to it again. Are you okay with making this money but being treated the way she's being treated? You know, that's that breaking point. Where's your number mark where people can't talk to you that way anymore?
$10,000. I'm calling to fix things, not to make them worse.
All right.
Trust.
Okay, all right, you could call in. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, there's another one too. Boom. Babe, I literally have a scientific reason, I'm reading like Bob, for what occurred. Hear me out. So I guess he's saying he has a chemical imbalance or something along those lines. I assume that's what he means. But yeah, there's another $10,000 drop in the bucket for old Elisa. Again, my feeling bad for her is not kicking in like I thought it would. But this is kind of I'm not say beauty, but kind of the oddity of this whole situation. You know, she is compensated well for, well, I'm not going to say, well, do you think she's compensated well for the abuse and the treatment that she gets? Some would say that's verbal and mental abuse. I'm not the doctor. I'm just calling what I've heard and what I kind of see. So there you go, guys. What do y'all think about that? We're going to keep rolling, but I think Dr. Chow seen that $30,000 in the old banky poo. That put a smile on my. I could put up with being called a you know what dumpster for that amount, but that's it.
Zscorro sent $10,000. Babe, I literally had a scientific reason for why what occurred. Hear me out.
Zscorro sent $25,000. Here's my.
Okay, I see what you're saying there, TM. So I didn't know if he charged things back. I mean, obviously, you see this money has gone through. They talk about, her getting it and such. There's a $25,000 one. I'm not a man of math. We talked about this earlier, but that's around $55,000 from her just sitting in her car. I think she did get yelled at and treated poorly. But what would you do if you saw a $25,000 super chat hit? I mean, but I would too. I would be like, no, they're gonna call that back. That's what Dr. Chow does stuff like that to me all the time. So I know not to believe those things. Yeah, it's okay. Do you know if they cash it back? Exactly. Got to get her bank report and stuff like that. So, right. I see you.
Zscorro, my Zscorro, whoa, he's my hero, my hero, whoa, he's my savior, won't let me go, save my life, star of my show.
Yeah. Okay. So that's a lot of the pre-stuff before this goes down. I may pause it maybe one more time before it gets to some of the beatings and stuff like that. But I'm just going to sit back and let you guys watch this. And then maybe at the end we can decide what you guys think. But yeah, here's going to be, and I've already posted this before, so this is out there. This isn't new. Here we go.
He lied and he told her I'm just like a streamer and it was just an investment. And like the whole time he was talking to me, he was talking to her. The whole time. And I saw everything that he said to her. It's all the same shit he said to me. And he's just like a bad guy. He's not like the type of guy that's like a faithful guy. And when he liked me the most, he was like cheating on me with her, with this like 20-year-old whore that sends videos and shit. And like, I knew he was that, but I didn't, like, I fucking knew he was that.
I'm not jumping. I don't care. I'm going to read what y'all are saying. Fake crying. You don't think so? I mean, she seems a little disheveled, a little upset, a little hurt by what has taken place. She found out that, the guy's been giving her tens of thousands of dollars, is now giving it to somebody else behind her back. I would be crying personally if that happened. But can we fake crying? Luna Deus, I would be drunk again by that amount of money as well.
I knew he was that.
Yeah. Oh, is she crying because the money's leaving, or is she crying because she's upset?
She goes, you told me she was just some streamer. So he told this girl that he was seeing at the same time as me that I'm just some streamer. And like, he was lying like constantly to me. And she says, it really hurt, Baram. It fucking sucked to see you hold her the way you held me. It sucked to hear her call you beautiful and babe. It sucked to see you clearly cared for her more than me. Like, he was seeing us at the same time, like literally at the same time. I hear you paid her $1,000 to come over, actually $2,000 through Venmo. I'm actually going to call her right now, but I know what the situation is. So, yeah, I'm going to call her right now. But
Hello.
Dude, that's a trip. I don't know how he sues to get the money back. The money's already been processed. Anything over $9,999 takes a little bit before it goes through. I think like a week at least before money like that is transferred. I don't know if it's coming out of like an out of country account as well. Does he have like bank accounts in the United States? I would assume he has flow here that way doesn't transfer back and forth across the ocean. But yeah, dude, it is very fishy. But I think it's real. I don't think it's fake, is what I'm getting at.
Hi, is this Sarah?
Hi, who's this?
Hi, Sarah. This is Baram.
Okay, Brandy. So I did see something where a guy had messaged someone else on the phone that said he was his dad, but I couldn't substantiate if that was true or not. I would need to kind of hear the dad, see the dad. I need more receipts before I can go off it. I would like that. That's why I'm waiting for Jordana to get online, or if Dr. Child and Mega G could possibly get a hold of Zscorro. We could talk to him and see just exactly what's going on in his head. But at the moment, I can't believe it until I get a little more confirmation. I'm not saying you're lying because I don't think you are. But when my mother says she loves me, I get 2 more sources.
From Alipor's friend, Elisa Jordana. Have you heard of me?
I have not.
You have not? A streamer, a live streamer. Hello?
Hello? Yeah, no, I don't really watch live streams.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to call you to tell you that he's here.
That was another thing too about that Gandalf. I didn't see the guy's face either. So that's what I didn't understand. Like if I'd have seen the guy's face, I could believe a little bit more. Or maybe if Zscorro said this is my father, then we could say that he said that's his dad. Therefore, we got a good, proof. But again, I don't think you're lying. We just need that compo.
In Florida, and that he's going to be back in California and available for you again, because turns out the whole time he was sending me $2 million. He was also sending you money on Venmo. I saw. Is that true? So for you to come over and have a burqa on. So the same thing.
I'm sorry?
So I just want to tell you, Sarah, you don't sound too open to this conversation, but the whole time that you were going over to, the Wilshire corridor apartment, Barham sent me like $2 million and has been seeing me at the same time. I don't know if you care about that, but if you do.
So like you heard her just say, she was given $2 million by Barham. She said it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to assume that it's true. Now, again, as we were talking about earlier, there could be a chargeback. The father could get involved, like Tim is saying, to try to eliminate that from happening further to him. But I don't see this as something that stops him. He seems like the kind of guy that, maybe the dad gets the money back from Elisa, but is he going to get the money back from Sarah now? Like, how does this work? It seems like they're just going to keep kind of fighting and taking money away from me. I think he's going to keep doing it to other women, and it's going to be a vicious circle that just keeps going on and on until the dad's just cuts him off, or he's not going to run out of money. Cut him off first.
You might want to talk to him about that.
Gotcha.
And this is for you guys as well. My name is with 1 L, W-I-L. So if it doesn't light up, that's why.
Yeah, so the same stuff he texted you, because we were just in couples therapy, and I noticed the same stuff he texted you, every single thing, like princess, burqa, the other stuff. I could continue reading. Actually, I'll read it to you right now. Just the same stuff that he was texting me. He was texting you.
Again, he's talking to Sarah.
Are you guys in a relationship?
No, I just broke up with him because I saw he was sending you a Venmo. And saying that just the same shit he was saying to me. He sent you $2,000 one day. Let's see, with the burqa you need to wear, it's warm and cozy function. I have his phone in his wallet right now. Let's see.
Note to all guys, never leave your phone and wallet in your girl's vehicle and leave it. And then there's no lock on it. You don't have a code or a face scan or something like that. Like, maybe she knows how to open that stuff up. Maybe she's got the tricks. I know she has a bunch of computers and stuff with her. Maybe she is a woman of science and can do it. But you gotta be pretty damn dumb to first leave your stuff and then not lock it. I mean, he is not a player. He doesn't know about the game.
Thinking about her butts in the dress. Same shit he says to me every day. I guess the doorman didn't like your outfit. You were wearing like some kind of outfit. Valentine's Day. Let's see, $2 million. How the fuck did I get so lucky to see your ass in the first place? Like that kind of shit. He says the same stuff to me at the same time. So I just think you should know. I'm obviously dumping him. I'm kicking him out of Florida. I have his wallet and his phone, which I'm going to throw in the ocean right now. So good luck.
Affect your choices. I wouldn't want you to get in trouble or anything for throwing a spot. You should just kind of, karma will get people who do bad things to others. And him and I have been friends for like over a decade.
I heard he was dating. He was hooking up with a Mexican.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
How come? I heard you say it like it was derogatory. What's wrong with being Mexican?
No, I.
So this is basically she's going about her day. I'm going to give you a little bit of a narration. She's now at the mall. She's going to be kind of bouncing around with his phone and with this stuff. And then eventually they're going to try to meet up. I think he has called the police now and is trying to get that kind of sorted where, so he can get his things back. And then, as you all know, it gets pretty wild.
Like Mexican. If you didn't join the Kermit and Friends Discord server, if you didn't join it, you're going to be like kicking yourself. Not that much money left. Should I spend this money? Sparrows for everyone? Should I get Sparrows for this whole place? Should I get Sparrows for this whole place?
Like, give me a copyright restriction and an audio I can go back and it'll like edit the music down.
Let's have him in the mall.
With this as well.
Oh, there he is. Oh my God, he's near the police.
And then we Drake again. Thank you, Drake. I came in enough money.
Yes, hello? Yeah, I turned it off. What's up? It's on the ground.
So you have his phone and his keys?
Yeah, I have his phone. Okay, he wants it. All right, fine, I'll give it to him.
Wants
You can go give it to him. You guys are adults.
Yeah.
Your phone and keys are what's gonna happen?
I'm just gonna go to my car.
So are you guys gonna leave together? What's the plan?
I see him over there.
I know, he's waiting for you. I don't need anything from you. What are you looking for?
No, this is my stupid boyfriend. He's retarded. I'm sorry that he bothered you.
And she knows what she's saying to the police. You can't say, I mean, you can say whatever you want to the police. I get that, but when you talk like that out loud, I think, I get being conservative, right wing, you can do and say whatever you want. That's how you feel. But, when you're in public, you do got to kind of dial it back a little bit and control what you're doing. But what we all agree is he's going to show up. It's going to get wild. Here we go. Sorry.
I have his phone and because we were in couples therapy. Oh, sorry, let me turn it down. Sorry. So we were in couples therapy and I found out he's been cheating on me for 2 years. So that's what this is about. There's nothing violent happening.
But he just wants his phone. So
he's getting his phone. All right, he's getting his phone.
He's gonna go off and we're good.
Okay, thank you so much.
Have a good one.
All right, thank you.
Okay, so there he is. He showed up.
Here it is. Take it.
Trying to get his stuff.
What? Come where? Come where?
The shrink said you were going to come back to the...
For what?
To give me my stuff.
Oh, there it is. There's your stuff.
Thank you.
A nice one. What do you do? I don't care what you do. I do not care what you do.
FYI, February...
I called Sarah, you fucking bitch. I'm going to fucking kill you.
No.
Okay. Sorry.
That's a little prelude of what's to come. You can see she's already angry and stuff like that, doing it in front of a police officer. It's probably one of the dumbest things you can do. But I don't think if these guys put their brain cells together and come up with one good brain. See, I feel bad saying that now, but they're just both so not thinking properly. You can tell that bad things happen to people that don't think well, and that was not a good thing to do. Right in front of the cop too. What was she think? What if she had? Well, we know what happened if she would have hit him.
When you were with Sparta.
No, you were I got on your
were-
text her my Discord.
Okay.
On your text to her, all the same shit you say to me, you say to her.
You both are gonna turn this into something.
Okay. I'm just talking to him.
Do you want to go to jail?
Not really, no.
Okay.
It's okay.
No, it's not okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. You should see what
You're lucky that your hand didn't hit him because regardless of what he said,
Okay, all right, okay, I'm sorry.
Can I
Get
go
me off of
grab
that
my
camera.
stuff?
Okay, you're
Exactly, Wuzu. Aiden for me, totally hear you there. It is confusing. A little while ago in the stream, you can see where she says, he says, I gave you $2 million. And, but they just met back in August. So that 2-year thing doesn't make sense. How they been boyfriend and girlfriend for that long. I agree with you completely.
You're not on it.
No, get it. She's a police. Listen.
Regardless of what had just happened here, if you had hit him right in my presence,
What happened?
regardless if he
I'm
was
fine, I
quiet, no,
didn't.
be quiet and listen to me. No matter what he said, you would be going to jail. Do you understand?
All
You
right,
must not
all right,
support
that's
our
fine,
work.
that's fine,
This is
that's
serious.
fine.
Elisa, calm down.
Fine.
I was
Tell
asking
you
when
to
I
calm
go
down.
grab
That's
my
what
stuff.
You can grab your
from
stuff.
here.
Exactly.
You can grab his stuff and he can go home. That's what he can do. Yeah, I have his stuff. I could take him to his stuff and then he can go
Okay,
home.
take his stuff and take your anger down a notch because you had hit him in my presence.
Okay, I'm not going to talk about the bad topic.
Well,
I think
I
you
can
stay out.
talk about it.
No, I said I'm going to stop talking about it.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because that's ridiculous.
Okay.
And I hope your channel caught that bad perception of you. That's not very nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they caught the bad perception all right. I think the world has caught the bad perception. The first video I did with this one has 137,000 views, so many people have seen this, and it's in different languages and everything else. So NJ Courts played all the police body cam videos tonight. Lisa lying like crazy. Wow. Good stuff. Oh, they put in a FOIA for him. Good for them. Very, very cool. I got to go check that out now, and we'll go over that in a little bit as well. Thank you for saying that, bud.
Hey.
No, it's not okay.
You ever been cheated on for 2 years with a 20-year-old Mexican?
I'm
I doubt
not getting into my
it.
business.
Okay, all right, well, I'm just telling you that's
my
my business. I really don't want to talk to you anymore.
You
It's
understand?
nice talking to you. Have a nice day. I called her and I spoke to her. She's very boring, of course. No, I saw all your texts. I saw all your texts.
Okay, now we're going to go for the car ride here in a minute. Quick, I want to go give a shout out to Dr. Chow. He also has a podcast as well where he talks to a guy by the name of Lil Mir, who's really cool. They talk to some funny people. So when you get a chance after here, go check out Dr. Chow, the Mega G, and his channel with Lil Mir. They're good stuff. Tell him I sent you. Oh, and then one more thing. In the previous video I put out, I had edited it really fast, and so I accidentally cut out some of the parts where she was punching him. I'm going to add them in this video, so you're going to see it as well. So if you've seen it before, it's going to look a little different. I had to add those things in, and it came in kind of wonky because I couldn't find the original video. But I want to make sure that that was there, and I wasn't cutting it out on purpose. I have no narrative, I promise. Awkward silence. Oh, she's calling Sarah. They're getting ready to take a drive. Yes, Sarah's the only fan model. That's why there's that pause.
Nice. I saw all your texts. All of them. Dick hard. You're stupid dick. I fucking hate you.
That was one of those punches.
Oh, here's Sarah. Oh my God, yay. Hello? Hello? Hi, Sarah. How are you? How are you, Sarah? Hi. Thanks so much for calling.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you great. Thank you so much. Thank you for calling.
Face with
I love
tears
calling.
of joy donated $5. You're no angel, Elisa.
So, what's going on?
Again, I want you guys to see those extra hits and stuff like that. As we know, and we all say she started hitting him in the beginning. The physical part starts with her.
I'm going to send you like 6 months of texts of your nudes and, different sentences. For sending of women,
You play with
nude
them
pictures.
balls like
And I'm
a
going to text you what he
space
texted me as well. So I'm just going to send you like 6 months of texts of your nudes and, different sentences that he...
Sarah, I'm sorry about this.
Don't talk. Don't fucking talk.
Idiot.
Yes, Sarah, we're really sorry about
It's not funny. But one of the comments that I got on there is he went full Napoleon Dynamite after that punch when he goes, idiot. It's not funny. But if it were, that would be why it's funny. Yeah, I talked about this before. I've been in the face by a girl before, and it is not a good feeling. They're very strong too. Yeah, so this, when I first saw it, it did bring that little, oh my God, back into me. But yeah, so if this stuff bothers you, I'm going to give you, we'll watch the slap again, and then I'm going to give you the warning before we get to the crazy stuff, because that was crazy, but yeah.
So what's going on? I'm going to send you like 6 months of texts of your nudes and, different sentences for sending of women.
You play with
nude
them
pictures.
balls like
And I'm
a
going to text you what he
space
texted me as well. So I'm just going to send you like 6 months of texts of your nudes and, different sentences that he...
Sarah, I'm sorry about this.
Don't talk. Don't fucking talk.
Idiot.
Yes, Sarah, we're really sorry about this and sending him your way today.
Fucking.
So don't worry. But yeah, so yeah, he's coming. Don't worry, he's coming home.
Elisa.
She just like almost broke my nose. She's gonna get arrested.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Fuck you, cunt. Next time you fucking touch me, I'll fucking dick you. You understand?
All right. Again, here's that break. If you guys can take, assault and abuse and things like that, and you don't want to see violence, I understand. I respect that. I get it. This is a good time for you to kind of maybe go to Dr. Chow's stream and click on some of his awesome interviews. But yeah, so again, it's going to get rough. So get ready. I'll let it play out for as long without interrupting it. But yeah, again, you've been warned.
You understand, cunt? Hey, no, Sarah, hang up. These idiots, she posted your fucking number in her cancer Discord, and I was just being polite.
Yeah. No, so Bahram.
Hold on. So real quick, she's going to say something like, and I don't know if you hear it during the fight part, but she's going to say, lose my number. I'm like, it's, oh, and she's asking, I think right now about the Discord, about trying to get the number taken out because people are posting it and such. So that's kind of what you're going to be hearing in the background. And then when it gets really physical, that's what's going on.
Bahram, how do you pronounce it? Do you know? I don't know.
Shut the fuck up, cunt. Hey,
so,
cunt.
So I'm going to text you your nudes that he sent me and
right.
What he wrote about you. He said you're a dumb Mexican that he doesn't even like. Just how he said that I'm a streamer that he doesn't like. So you guys are like, wow. Right. Interesting.
Okay,
Sarah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, touch me and I fucking deck your dumbass bitch. I'll fucking deck you.
Elisa.
Yes.
As a woman,
the dumb cunt, Sarah, the dumb retard in the middle of a street session.
Can you please delete my number from the chat?
She's a fucking insane person. She's a.
Can you please delete your number from the chat? I think that's what it's kind of going on there. That's wild, and then it's gonna get real bad.
Fucking
I would stop talking about
dumb cunt in the middle of the street dancing.
Yeah, Sarah, I heard you had a kid when you were 16. That's what he told me about you.
Yeah,
and he said you're a dumb Mexican.
I said she's a dumb Mexican.
And he said you keep showing up. And he says you won't stop texting him. But I saw the text. It's the same shit. Yeah. What's up?
She's half your age. She's half your age.
Delete the number, please.
Ow!
Pull over, dumb cunt. Pull over, dumb cunt.
Ow! No, please don't. All right, I'll stop. Okay, I'll stop.
Pull over.
Okay, I will.
Pull over, dumb cunt.
No, I'm sorry.
No, call 911, Sarah. Call 911.
No, please, I'm
call
sorry.
911.
No, I'm sorry. No, I'm so sorry. Please let me go. Babe, please let me go. Ow. No, please, I'm so sorry. Please let me go.
Oh, you're sorry, right? Get the fuck out.
Okay, I'm getting out. He's killing me. No! Okay, I'm getting out.
See the car's moving there. Last trip. And then she jumps in this van right here. I think there's a side door that she gets in. See him chase after her. Or does she get in the front door? I don't know. You see the van. Door shuts. Yeah. What is going on? Dude just bolted. He starts to drive off with the vehicle. What in God's green earth? All right. So there we go. We went through it again, a little bit slower that time. You guys got kind of see that extra stuff, those extra punches. I see some people saying it's satisfying to see that. Again, what do you guys think now after all that took place earlier? From what you guys saw, the screaming and the yelling and the cursing and the ugliness, and then you see that fight in the end. It's never okay to attack anybody ever. And it looks like they both went at each other. So I leave it up to the jury, and that's you guys. What do you all think? I'm trying to guide you down the middle. I'm not going to take a side. I can't. But I don't know. He was I don't know. He was not a very nice person. And then giving away his dad's money and then making her owe him. I mean, what do I owe you if you give me a bunch of money? Like, am I supposed to be your trophy, your toy? You're allowed to just talk to me that way. But you're not allowed to hit people either. You're not allowed to punch and hit people in the nose, and you just get away from them. And, at our age, it's easy to do that now. But Alyssa, she's in her 40s. She knows to get out of there. She knows not to sit there and fight. I don't know. I do not know. I'm leaving it up to to you all to see what you think. G, Mega J, I sent you a link. If you want to pop in, you're more than welcome. Love to kind of pick your brain a little bit. So this word degrading yourself for money. Yeah, exactly, TM. And if it's going to be charged back, so she didn't even get the money. If we don't know that yet, but if that's going to be the case, do you think she sues him for the way she was treated there in the end? Do you think, I think TM was talking about the father trying to sue to get the money back. But if they're a billionaire with a B, who's breaking off $100,000, that big of a deal? Because, I mean, we saw those numbers. They didn't add up to $1 million or even $2 million, but it did kind of made you go, Again, I'd love to know what you think. I'm going to start reading your chats now. So sorry for being lazy. They're supposed to be buying a house together, Shelby girl. Oh, okay. Is that why that happened? Well, I don't think they're going to be buying the house. They might get back together. You know how this stuff goes. Two crazy kids, get together. And then, yeah, that front door did open. But Chow, this is what I was saying. Like, it looks like there's a side door on that van. Maybe I can get back to it. I can kind of show you. There, you can see the van. See it pull up. She's going to get in, but I want to show you. I don't know if she went to that door. I didn't see. Is that another door right there? I see the wall. Ooh, you can almost read what that is and find out what business that is and exactly what took place. I don't know if any Redditors out there can see it. Oh, is there a number? What does that say? Something flowers? I'm looking at a different screen. Maybe you can see it a little better. Chow, what do you see, buddy? Wings? I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm hungry. Yeah, another trip. I wonder what they thought when Elisa Jordana jumps in the vehicle. So I don't know if that's like a full van, like with the side. Maybe she did go to the front. Maybe she went into the back of the van and they just what happened? Good stuff. It's disgusting. She got to be so embarrassed. Brandy, I agree with you there. Yeah. Scroll down a little bit further. All the people Elisa abused was a matter of time. True. Part of me thinks this is real. Part of me thinks it's a backstory. Fake, really? I thought the backstory would make you think that this is real. But maybe seeing the money, crossing hands and things like that, then golly, damn you, Chow. Now I'm kind of thinking the other way. He went easy on it, in my opinion. I do think men are much stronger and they can definitely do a little more damage to women, the way their body structure is and such. I pose this question all the time to people that see this. What was he going to do when he got her outside? Like, was he going to keep beating on her? Was he going to start swinging? Like, after the punch, you saw his eyes, like, kind of went back into his, like, it was different. And then he did warn her, and then she attacked again, and then he lost his bananas. I stand with Elisa. This is Oval Steiner. A real man must never do that to a woman. A real man must not fight back or defend himself to a woman, even if she's stabbing you with a knife till you die. Free Elisa. Oval. Wow. That's strong right there. Even if you're being stabbed half to death with a knife. Ooh. I don't know if I could let a lady stab me to death and I just be like, I'm a gentleman. I mean, would another lady let another lady stab her half to death? Goodness, that's a hot take, girl. Glad you shared it here. I don't know what y'all think. Him referencing Andy Coppin makes me think it could be a setup. Dr. Chow, well, I don't know about that part. I do see I'm picking up what you're laying down, man. But I think he just made that reference because he was trying to hurt her feelings. Like you said, it was, you're dumb, you know what? And I think it's the latter. I think he just tried to seem smart by using a smart reference. Elisa is on her Discord tonight, proud. She really believes this is the big break to really become famous. Well, it's official. I got to get in this stupid Discord now. The bad guy is on the police body cams. Wow. Okay. Would you say, was it NJ Courts or something like that? We need to look this thing up. Wuzu, wait for me. You are awesome. All right, this is NJ Courts. I assume, I don't even know how to probably add that to this stream, but I will definitely try to. Let's see if we can find this thing. I don't like the dead air. My bad. I'm not king of. Oh, there's Dr. Chow. Dr. Chow, you're the man. I'm gonna throw you in right now. Hey,
Yo,
buddy.
what's up, Will?
Thanks for popping
Dude.
in. Man. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you, man. Yeah, you've really been spearheading my lens into this whole thing, and yeah, it's fascinating. This added way more questions to me as a newbie to this whole thing. So
I'm sorry for introducing this to you. It was definitely not on purpose. You know what I was doing? I was watching Brennan, and Chad goes, Elisa Jordana is getting beat up. And I'm like, and like, yeah, he's like, it's live going on right now on stream. So I just start fumbling around. And I find it, but I couldn't put it into context. And then I saw like John trying to do something on it. I'm like, nah, he's going to clown that up. So I went and cut as much as I could, because the whole time I'm thinking, she's got to take this thing down. She's got to take it down. Any moment it's going down. Well, obviously we didn't know she went to jail, so it stayed up all night. Or I definitely would have done a little bit better editing it. But I got as much as I could, as fast as I could, and then try to break it down earlier. And in my haste, the part where you see her punching him, I forgot. Well, I didn't forget. I didn't see it, and I didn't add it in. So I took a lot of shrapnel for people thinking that I was trying to shape the narrative on the situation. But, you know, I always try to stay in the middle. You know what I mean?
yeah. No, so I know about Elisa from, you know, the realm that we've been following with Stuttering John, interacting with her, Shuli and Bob, all those Howard Stern people bringing her up, and Andy Dick, who was on our show, having that quote unquote engagement or whatever it was. So I've seen her around in passing on streams, but I never really watched her stuff. But at first when I saw this, I thought this guy, this Zscorro guy or Zscorro, he seemed like a really beta soy type dude, right? That's what my impression was just from seeing this first video with the blue shirt, right? And now when you go back and you show everything from their relationship, it paints a whole different picture. And I know guys kind of like this who have a bunch of money, who might be from like a Middle Eastern family that's, you know, from a kingdom or whatever, where they're getting checks or whatever, money all the time.
You know people like this? How many do you know? They go on trees where you're from?
Yeah, I know some guys like this.
Hey,
so
I didn't know you more.
Yeah, so to me, like now it's making more sense. But then I thought it, like, based on just the first video too, I thought he was like maybe like slow or stupid or something. But then when I saw all the stuff of like building his character, I'm more intrigued now, because I do nothing about him, right? So now after seeing his backstory of like him bragging and calling the chat plebs and the 16 zeros and all that shit, and referencing Benji and Andy Kaufman, now I'm starting to question his motives from the get-go, and then the authenticity of the whole interaction from day one to yesterday or whatever this happened 2 days ago.
You're rocking my world right there. You're trying to say this whole thing is a work. This is a wrestling work, that she knew this was going to happen. She was going to get attacked. They've been planning this since day one, Chow. Say it ain't so.
I'm not saying it is, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was. But I'm just questioning why is he, if he's got all this dough, if he's not playing a character, why is he chasing her other than for clout? Because he got tied in this community and he wants to have attention, because he's appearing on camera. Not just, obviously he's interacting in chats and he's in the Discord. People know him. So even if he wasn't like a IP2 streamer or whatever, he was like a guy basically. So then he gets on with her and he's like, yeah, I got the main chick or whatever. But I don't think he like loves her or like is like whatever, or even trying to hook up with her. I think if he's truly doing it and giving her all this money, I think he's doing it for clout. So then that would give me the impression that he was trying to get attention, to get maybe these other hoes, you know, on his side, whatever, the 22-year-old or whatever. And but then part of me also thinks maybe it was like somewhat set up and he's playing up a character. But I think there's researchers based on just your chat saying stuff like maybe he is actually like some wealthy dude or whatever. So I don't know, man. What's your take on it? You think it's 100% real?
So this is kind of what I'm thinking about. It reminds me of how she showed up on John's doorstep. Well, not on the doorstep, but they planned for her to come out. She'd come out. And then when Elisa gets there, she's not just, this hot chick hanging out with you and, going to be your friend and stuff like that. She's got all this gear. She's got cameras. She's got lights. She's got the selfie stick. She's got another friend with her carrying gear. If you watch some of her videos, she has an assistant. So, she isn't just there to hang out. Like when she's there, she is there and all her gear is there. And like, I don't think Batram or Zscorro, if he knew what he was getting into, and then once he put his foot into this thing, he's like, oh, this is what this all entails. And then I also kind of think that maybe he thought she was going to just be like, oh, I love you, and I'm going to quit everything I do and just be your girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? And then when he realized that she is very independent, because, we don't super know. I'm like you, child. We kind of just been following her through John. But from what I see, and I think you as well, she doesn't take no. She isn't going to be bossed around by anybody. She seems like the kind of person, INDEP, indeed, that's what she is. And that's what's happening. These two worlds are going boom. And, she's from a family, I guess maybe a royal family or something like that. And I'm guessing, but maybe their cultures are different. And he's used to her being more subservient. And when that doesn't happen, it's like a slap in the face or like some cold water. And then, when you give people a bunch of money and stuff like that, usually they're nicer to you. So when I gave you that $1,000, you started being nice to me. That's kind of the thing I think he thought was going on. He's just going to buy her off, and then that'll buy off the chat and everybody else. But as you can see, when he showed up with the shirt and it wasn't, buttoning up properly and stuff, that's when, and I assumed before as well, but that's really when it hit, that he can't be who he thinks he is anytime he wants to whoever he wants, because as you know as well, the chat is always right and they will always win. What do you think?
No, I totally buy that. I think so. And I think that reaction was real. And that makes complete sense to me too, that scenario. The other thing I was thinking was, if the quote unquote super chats, the 10,000 times 3 and then the 25 on top, if all that was real, then part of me thinks he's playing it's some more twisted game in his head of like he's getting off on the whatever the conflict. He likes the fighting that's happening, because otherwise you'd think like after that first time or a day or two of that, he'd be like, dude, I'm done with this. I'm just gonna go get dime pieces that are 20 years old and offer them 10, whatever. That's what these guys would do, right? So then part of me thinks he was addicted to the drama of it to keep sticking around from August to now, basically.
Well, it's something I'm glad that you're here to ask you about Andy Dick and her relationship. What did he say about that? And I hate to compound the question, but do you think Zscorro and her bang? Do you think they're physical, had any type of physical relationship whatsoever?
Okay, so I know Andy Dick and her didn't. And I've also kind of picked up her on other shows and discussing things. And I've heard her say, I mean, what can you trust from her? But I've heard she's kind of like an ice princess, and she doesn't really hook up with dudes very often. She doesn't like sex, all this stuff. So I don't think she's like some type of hoe necessarily. I mean, who knows? You can't really take any of what she says or does. But Andy Dick said basically, no, they never did. They never wanted to. But remember when he was on our show, and even over the last few years, he's been in rough shape, very small bouts of sobriety with very heavy, alcohol dependency. And so, I mean, I'm not saying he's lying about it, but he said they didn't, and she said they didn't. So, yeah, that was like a clout relationship, it seemed like from the get. So it's very odd. And that kind of paints the whole picture of her in my head of like, yeah, what you said earlier about like going to Stuttering John's, and this is her love, is like the attention from the screen. So everything has to revolve around what that's going to generate. Now, did they hook up? I mean, if they didn't, and this guy was like kept going back, trying over and over again, man, that'd be crazy. But I don't know, man. I doubt it, honestly. Well, at first I would have said no if I would have just seen the blue shirt video. But then after seeing him like talk to her and then seeing they had multiple interactions and hung out in LA, this wasn't like the first time this like super fan came out and saw her. Then I would think maybe he did, but then I don't know, man.
Yeah, another one of the questions that I think has popped up, and I have as well. So the OnlyFans model apparently is supposed to be around 20 years old, I think is what the consensus is what has been said as well. She said while they were talking on the phone, while they were driving, that she has known him for 10 years. So how has he known her since she was 10 years old, found out about the OnlyFans account, and is now trying to throw money at her to try to bang her as well? Like, you see what I'm saying? I mean, if she's 20, it's okay. I get it. But is there grooming going involved with that? I mean, I'm not an inspector, but you know what I'm saying?
Oh, are you talking about the Sarah chick or whatever?
The OnlyFans model.
Okay. I didn't catch that, and I haven't really thought about that. I wonder if has he known Elisa for a long time too? Or is this all fresh too to him? Like him and her, Elisa and Zscorro.
So what I picked up doing a little bit of research the past couple of days is that on that trip from Elisa to go hang out with John, Stuttering John, that's when Zscorro started sending in super chats. He surprised them by sending $50 super chats instead of your standard $5, $1, $3, whatever, and $10. He was dropping the 50s. And so she was like, oh, you want to see it? I'll show you.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, you're here, right? Here, check it out. Okay. So this was on someone else's channel, so I had to cut the audio. But this is what it looked like. Lucky for you, only does throat baby. Zscorro sent $50. Remember that blonde girl? Remember when they're going to see John?
See, I for some reason when that was happening, I remember the fallout from it, but I wasn't paying attention to what actually happened when SJ went over there.
Oh, it was great. So these girls came down to see John, right? And John was, I don't know, the bar that they were at. And they came in with the ITP, what is it, the TTS and stuff like that. So any word could come out of the TTS, music was blaring out of it. And so she just posts up at the bar. And so John again thought it was just going to be these two girls hanging out with him, and he was going to be, the cock of the walk. And it turned out that, these two people came in to do business, and that threw him off. And so John kicked him out, told him to leave. And so the two girls then went to John's house and waited for him there. And I think you remember this. He called the cops on him, and the cops showed up and asked him to leave. So this is a Zscorro guy. I can already tell you. See how it's a small cap gem like that, and how he says it, and how he's calling people plebs. So he comes from crypto culture. So this is like a crypto, there's like a whole subculture of like these people who are into tokens, trading NFTs, Bitcoin, all that shit, This is all that type of talk, like how he said small cap gem like that on the screen. Mm-hmm. So and when he started doing that, yeah, I'm a 16-0 guy, and you guys are plebs. And it's also kind of based off of, do you know the guy Hard Rock Nick? I've heard of him.
Yeah, so he was on Tosh.0 many years ago, and like Your Mom's House. He was like a guy online who was like all about, he put on this thing like, I own 14 casinos in Vegas. Where am I and where are you? Well, he became super popular over the pandemic for people hiring him on Cameo, and he still is popular on Cameo. But he's got the weird facial hair, and he's like, I got a Gucci wallet, and he basically has this like super baller character, which I think he might be somewhat one, but no one can really confirm or deny. He's got all the chains. He's got all the stuff. It was a whole vibe that this guy had. And this guy seems to be kind of like doing a little bit of that, like biting off of that guy's style, I think, in a way. So I'm just picking this up from like ancillary things I know.
I hear you, brother. I'm the same way. So do you know how to pull up a website or pull up YouTube in this right now? Because I want to check out that NJ Courts, because they're saying that the body cam is there, but I only know how to add a video that I've already cut and dropped onto my desktop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got to do present and then just do share screen, and then it'll let you either present a window, a tab in the browser, or or the entire screen. A Chrome tab, a window, or entire screen. So if you just pull it up, yeah, there you go.
Okay. NJ Courts. All right. I'm sorry for doing this on the fly again, man. I hope that's what it is. NJ Courts. Breaking news update was starting down. And Elisa Jordana arrests body cam footage. Do you got time for this, brother? I'm kind of throwing this in you right now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
I'll watch it.
Cool. I got some of this video from this guy, the punching part. He's had the other stuff. So he did a good job of screen recording and getting the most of it. Right now, I'm going to jump through Homeboy's stuff. This is, I got to reach out to him too and thank him. He seems like a cool guy. How was your day?
Good, man. Good. Beautiful weather. Spring's finally here, so I'm enjoying it.
Oh, I'm absolutely furious with you. It's today's my Sunday.
Oh, you're working?
Yeah, everybody's all excited and happy about the weekend, and then boom, I got to go to work tomorrow. But it's in sports, so it's not working,
Yeah.
Okay, so this is NJ Courts. I'm going to put a link in the description as well, so you can go give him a shout out. Also, go give him a follow. Go follow Dr. Chow as well in Little Mirror. Very good people. Again, thank you to all y'all for coming out and hanging out. But right now, let's see how this works. Chow, again, thank you for helping me put this together too.
Dude, I was just watching and I got fascinated by it.
Make sure you guys can see everything I'm looking at. All right, excellent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move over here. If you know, you know. And here we go. Let's go.
So this is basically a FOIA. That's all I got to do to put this in and get it. I'm just lazy.
Audio's up on my side.
Hey, try muting your mic for a sec.
Okay. Are you guys getting double feedback?
There might be. Just try playing it now when you're muted. Because you don't have headphones, right?
Not on this laptop.
So, yeah, just try playing it, and then you can unmute when you want to talk.
Okay.
Nope. Now try playing the video.
I'm just going to play through it.
Yeah, that's better.
Audio will start once the officer engages his audio. Here we go. And I'm going to mute my side too.
Okay, so this is okay. Must be after the scuffle, right?
Yes, that's exactly what it seems to be. That looks like her vehicle as well, because when she drives this yellow vehicle, so it looks like he pulled the vehicle over and then waited for the police, I assume, to get there. I'm making assumptions again, but yeah, and I don't know if I heard any of his audio. I don't know if there's audio from the officers, but
hopefully it kicks in. It was working but it's just really quiet right now. So maybe we'll see if he's going to say something here.
Cool. Yeah, I heard him. But
yeah,
I don't know if you guys did. So I'm going to mute myself and we'll go back.
Yeah, I ain't hearing anything, but at the same time, I don't think it's on you.
The psychologist came
it was. Okay.
Coming back, but she went to the mall to street. I mean, we were there because she does this for views. And then I went to the mall, and then they called they were like, so this is in case of theft. And they called an officer lady came, and then she came out.
If you reported
a theft. How come police didn't show up?
No, they showed up at the mall. We're just there.
Okay, so did they give you take a report?
No, they just. I should have asked for one.
There you go.
So that looks like that was the extent of it. So that's the last most up-to-date piece of footage, and then presumably from there an arrest was made because they were able to see the video, right?
Yeah, so I'm going to fast forward a little bit through this. I'm kind of skimmed to see what more is going on. It seemed like the officer was just kind of letting him go in that situation. That's what it looked like. I don't know what you saw. Let me jump in onto this.
And I assume he called the police.
Unfortunately.
No, he did not. I do not believe that he did. No, I don't know. I'm not going to lie to you, Chow. I apologize. I do not know. Obviously, they did show up, and we couldn't hear what they were saying in the car. But I'll put myself back on mute so we can hear them some more.
Okay.
For you guys to hear the video, I can't mute my end, so you're going to have to listen to me go. We're rewound. Remember, it's not like Burger King. You can't have it your way.
I'll hang out with him. You're gonna talk to the other one? Yes.
You want me to explain?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So we were at the psychologist's office. My girlfriend's a streamer. She lives here. I can't get to visit. And then in the middle of the session, she grabbed my phone. And she's like, oh, who's this? Who's this? She like freaked out. And then she left with my phone and my wallet. And then she told the psychologist came downstairs, but she lied and she said, I'm coming back. But she went to the mall 2 Street. And we were there because like she does this for years. And then I went to the mall, and then they called they were like, so this is a case of theft. And they called like an officer lady came, and then she came out.
If you reported a theft, how come police didn't show up?
No, they showed up at the mall. We're just there.
Okay, so did they give you take a report?
No, they just. I should have asked for one. She was like, just go home. But in front of the police even then, she like gave me a punch, and the lady was like, oh, you're so lucky I'm not arresting you. So I got into the car because we're at the Airbnb, and then she was joking.
What mall was this?
Huh?
What mall was this?
It's like the mall. I'm a tourist. So then she was like, oh, I'm gonna take them home to kill, and this is like where she has like.
So you have your phone back now?
Yes, with my wallet.
Right, so you have everything. All your property is good.
So she put like the information of this person that she was speaking out. She's like, call her up. I want to get canceled. I want to get views. And then the person called. She was like, can you stop this? And she started like punching me in the face. I was like, Elisa, stop. And then she punched me my thing. It's all in like the stream. And then she gave me like a big punch in my nose. I pulled her hair to stop. And then she got out the car like the side. And they saw the bystander.
He's talking to her. She's over there.
Yeah, she got into I don't know who that person is, but to a bystander, it looks like I was like beating her up, right?
Okay, well, yeah. You know, if you pulled her hair.
Yeah, I know, but like she was punching my face and like.
Okay. Well, you can always walk away or get in your
car
and drive away.
No, the car was moving, right? Okay. The car was in the middle of the thing, in the middle of the street, and she was just punching me in my face.
Okay, I understand what you're saying. I'm saying, if you can punch her back, you can do something else. You can pull over.
No, you should see the footage.
Okay, sir.
You're right. They could have been handled better. I agree.
Thank you. That's all I'm trying to say.
You're right. But I just wasn't. I was quiet the entire time, and then like.
Okay, that was kind of one of those things that I heard there as well. I couldn't defend myself because the car was driving. So in order to stop her from hitting him, he grabbed her hair and pulled her down. That was the defense. It seems like that's what the cop took, right? Or am I wrong?
Yeah, well, I mean, like, since we saw it, we know. But yeah, the logic of like pulling her head down while she's driving maybe isn't the best either. But yeah, the car was driving, which is crazy. So yeah, he probably couldn't have just got out at that point. I couldn't really tell how fast they were going as he was getting punched.
Vehicle.
Yeah, it was moving though. So
he
had to do something to get her to stop, right?
Yeah, yeah, and I kind of agree with that too. But it was once the vehicle stopped and then he tries to keep going, is where to me it gets murky. I do think he was being assaulted, and I do think he was trying to defend himself by just pulling away. But when he's like, "Come here, bitch, let's go, we're gonna go out," that's when I was like, you know, he could have let go and gone. And then she ran for, but I don't want to say ran for her life, but I mean, what do you think? I want to jump back into that video. What do
I
you
tend to agree. Yeah, let's jump back into it though. Keep seeing what he says.
Okay.
And it's just, she's just doing it for like, oh, I get 110 views.
Well,
she's 42 years old.
You know, you have to make a decision about who you're in a relationship.
No, I signed up. I'm here to try to like help her, but like this is it. We went to the doctor because of this, because like we were like you should value yourself more. Like, we just
You can't help everybody. They have to want to help themselves. You know, so you know you could get yourself in trouble.
No, if you care about the impact, the outcome. That's you right now. This definitely isn't the benefit of these drugs.
That's a burn on your arm.
Yeah, because
it's
just we're swimming and I didn't have like sunscreen.
Wow, that's extreme.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Like she was cussing on this and like
okay.
this.
Well, I see. Where do you normally live?
I'm from California, but like I'm a coder. I don't really like leave the house.
Right.
So I'm like just got a little bit. We're doing great.
What kind of coder?
All right.
Did he say he was a coder?
I'm from California and I'm a coder. There's your zeros and stuff like that, huh?
Yeah, so I bet I'd be curious to see what he's about to say for what code he writes, because if he writes Solidity, then that means he's a crypto dev.
Oh wow, cool. Well, let's find out.
Like leave the house. Right. So I'm like just got a little bit. We're doing great.
What kind of code do you write?
I write like software for trading.
Automation.
Part of it is that, yeah. Trade execution. I do the math part, like a math person. Two people saw what happened and she got it. Well, no, this is my car. Like this is her car. Yeah. No, don't worry about it. Thank you.
So pause it for a sec.
No, it was horrendous, man. It was like disturbing thing.
He's probably not a quote unquote coder. So if anything, if he was writing any type of code or any type of algo trading code, he would just call himself a programmer. So that's like me calling it's like not calling it. It's not really the right. It'd be like I'm trying to think of a good example of someone who's in a profession not knowing what the actual name, or a dev, what it'd be, like a developer.
What do you say? So, it was trains code training, or he writes software for training?
Trading. So like trading stocks or tokens, and he says he does the math part. So that means he doesn't really write. He doesn't do any authoring or publishing of computer code. Probably he's not writing in it, because he asked what language code language he's in, and he's like, I do the math. It's like, I don't know. He's probably just doesn't do anything. If he is really like a rich guy who's he's probably just using that as like a cover for just doing nothing,
So something that they said about Zscorro is that he went off in the beginning and said that he did a lot of trading, and he's traded all types of things. He's made all types of money in the stock market and in that realm, and that's where he's made his personal money, not to do with his father's. So I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what he said earlier in some other videos. So maybe that gets an idea, because that could just be bullshit too. He just said that and just used his pop's money. I get it.
It could be both true, Could be he made he's got his pops has a whole bunch of money, and then the bull market that from 2020 to 2022, everyone is making money in stocks and all that stuff. So it could be both,
True. Shall we go on?
Yeah.
All right. You want me to try to fast forward maybe to get to hers? I don't want to keep you here. I don't know if it's going to be like 3 hours. I know you got things to do, man.
Yeah, we could do that. We could see Let's finish. Let's do a couple more seconds of this. I'm fascinated by this dude.
Let's do it.
So let me ask you another question. You know, I have a Mac and technology background.
Yeah.
Do those platforms work?
Which one?
I mean, any of them. Do they really find?
Like TradingView, I'm the guy who checks the math so they would know who to give awards to. But my account is banned because their entire thing is that they want to fool people that like OTA works, what price is geometric brownie in motion. It's all bullshit, man. It's like 1,000 emperors, not one is very close. If you don't hear, like if a person comes and says, hey, the distribution of log returns was this, the kurtosis was this, the skew was this, that's okay. Anything else, bullshit. And that's all they do. It's like, oh, if you just drew this line, you'd be a million. And it's just like, and what they do is they sell your order flow to the exchange, they bet against the retail to fuck you. Right? And they saw I didn't want to play along with them, so they banned my account. But I was the guy who would check them after. It's funny. It's like a $3 billion company. They don't have one person who gets it. Because like if you get it, you'll go and be like, you know, they're like heroes, man. Because like they need a constant stream of new, unsophisticated investors to fuck, aka kids.
And that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's a sales funnel.
Yeah, exactly.
The more people that get in, you know,
they don't care.
They just take from everybody, and then when they figure it out, you know, it's too late. They make little wins, and then they start to get bigger.
No, they know this. They're fully aware. When I started, I was naive. I thought maybe they didn't know. Maybe I could change them. But like they're fully aware. They know what they're doing. We made these scammers better. Like now they use our math words. Oh, this is a standard deviation. But like it's still this fucking scam. We just made them better. We're too naive. And it's like $1 trillion industry. Not one of them is this shit. It's insane.
All right, Doctor. So what language was he speaking?
That's all that same thing I was talking about. So he's talking, but it's also not. He does not really making. So he's
and he's banned.
What?
And
banned
he's
from TradingView or banned from some app. For TradingView is like a software that has overlays and APIs that connect to a lot of exchanges. He's got some analytics, it sounds like, that he's hawking of some sort that he wants to use or sell, or that he's touting as being great. And he's using a lot of tropes like TA, technical analysis is bullshit. And like he was looking at order flow, which to some extent is good information, but it doesn't mean doesn't really mean much. It's just a philosophy. So I don't know why he's even telling this cop this. It's really weird. Like, why would you start talking to a cop about this? Because it's not like he's going to get in trouble for it, but like, I don't know. It's just weird, you know? But
maybe he's bringing him down a little bit. Sees that maybe the adrenaline's going and stuff like that. So cops trying to just talk to him to see what he's about and maybe see if he's intoxicated or something like that. Maybe, you know, how cops do, and they just start hitting you with random questions to see how your mind is or what's going on. What do you think?
It seems like, he's just like going off, like he's just talking to talk. Cause like you can see he's looking over to see what's going on over in the other way. The cops probably just like, oh yeah, whatever, you know? But this is like a conversation you'd probably have at like a bar or something, like with a guy that you're sitting by and like, oh yeah, like, oh, you trade? Yeah. Are you in the stock market? Yeah, I'm in the stock. Oh yeah, I work on this. You know, I created this algo for doing this type of trading or whatever. It'd be something like if someone had a common interest with you, you might share this type of information with them. But just telling a cop when you're standing on the side of the road is kind of weird, but whatever. He's also using it to say like, yeah, it's like, it's part of his ego, you know? Yeah.
He's got money.
Yeah.
One thing I noticed about this, and this is kind of another topic. So when you saw that shirt he was wearing and like his buttons were kind of twisted out and you see his belly kind of, you know, sticking through the shirt. I'm not insulting him, giving him a hard time, but like, he's not that big. I'm looking at him right now, like, and he's not perfectly, he's not thin like you are. He's not built like me, but he's not, the fedora wearing guy, all out of shape and with no neck. Like, it just keeps changing. This guy is a mystery wrapped in a riddle. Shall we go on?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but that's what I do. Like, that's I'm not like from this world.
So since they banned your account, how do you make money?
Oh no, my account was there because like these kids heard from me, and like one of them like left from China, and like some of the tools that they make for me to trade, I let them sell access to. Like they were making.
You paid for the development, and that.
Yeah, they were paying.
Accepting.
I was. Right, but it was for the kids. I didn't take any money because I didn't need it. I just paid for myself. I was a VC initially. Like I made a bunch of investments, and then when they went public, I had to learn how to manage the shares with options. So I just do that. I don't. Like I never thought the software we made would put any money because like if your secret's math, like no one gatekeeps math. If you can hide your secret in a safe. I don't need to break the safe to get to your secret. I just got to be really smart. But the kids didn't have any of this other. Yeah. No, they count words for like, and also it's like, I didn't even know what trading was. Like, I was a seed investor in Robinhood. And then I was like doing some stuff on Robinhood. But then I got an SEC ban. 6 months I had nothing to do. And then I found like a streamer, I don't know what it's called. I gave him a bunch of the things that he was using to stream. He grew, and then all these people the whole thing is like bottom line. You take like anytime you look at like something graphical. I have a meme about this. Like it's a cloud that looks like a rabbit, and I go try not to see the rabbit. But just because the cloud looks like a rabbit, it doesn't mean it's going to eat some carrots. Like your brain is going to tell you things, and if I showed you like a geometric boundary in motion. Your brain is going to be like, well, it looks like it's going to go, like you can't help it. But it's better just to look at the number, not look at how it looks. So that's like mainly the switch into that. Like the graphical thing is like, it's easier for people to, of course, look at it, but it also will cause them to make more mistakes.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
We tried to be righteous, man. We were the only righteous people. And it's like, everyone was like, hey, you know who finally like killed our shit? Wall Street Bets Zscorro. Because we were like, everywhere we go, we make them look bad, right? Because we go like, oh, you're so smart. What's volatility? Oh, standard deviation of longer term too hard for you, guru. And then they lose their shit, and then they're like exposed, and they do crazy things, and they like set up a whole thing. They fooled me to thinking something. When I see like a smart kid, I give them a shot. Like, that's what happened to me. And then they were like they fooled me to thinking like some kid was gonna make a bond for us for our Discord. And then I gave them permissions and stuff, and they ended up like deleting the whole thing.
So he's fronting a
life story. What the hell?
Yeah, basically. I think he's kind of fronting a little bit, but I bet he did make a bunch of money. So he touched on two different things though. Here's the thing with trading. All trading of stocks, crypto, anything that's traded, it's a zero-sum game, right? So every time, every dollar, basically, if there's no dividend attached to a stock, which there is, but it's factored into trading. So all these Wall Street bets and all this Robinhood shit, there's a winner and a loser, and then the market maker gets a small fee. It's like gambling, basically. Now, there's skill to it to some degree, or philosophies that work and don't. But it is a zero-sum game, and it's typically like the top 10 or 20% make all the money, and then everyone else loses, basically. So that's kind of how trading works. So the good traders make a lot, and then the average traders break even, and the majority of people lose a little bit or whatever when they're trying to constantly do whatever this is. So he was talking about VC. VC is a completely different thing. That's venture capital. So that's money. When you're rich, you take money and you give it. He's talked about a seed round for Robinhood. So if that's even real, that means he gave them money to start the app or whatever. and he got a portion of equity. I mean, he had no control over the company. He had nothing to do with it. He just gave him money, basically. And then when they got sold to Citadel, which ended up happening, he would have cashed out a bunch of money in his equity growing in value. So company started, they raised $100 million. Boom, they blew up, got all the users. They sold it for $5 billion. Boom, whatever it is, I'm just using fake numbers, but he makes 20 to 50x the amount of his initial investment paid out, right? So he's talking about two different things kind of here. He's talking about, but he's got this idea that like he's playing into that character of like he's some that trope of like Hollywood of like he's some wonderkin of like knowing shit, which I don't necessarily think he is. But I'm also saying I think he did make money because everyone was making money, and I bet he did get involved and maybe got paired up with guys who knew how to make money, and he was making money and all that type of stuff. But maybe he just doesn't know how to explain it. But it's very like fragmented what he's talking about, and it's very like he's almost playing a character to me to some degree. Like
keep smelling daddy's money.
That's probably what's going on, if I had to guess. And I'm sure he did make some money with some investments and maybe in different things. I'm not hating on him by saying this. I'm just know some technical. I'm just familiar. I'll say that with kind of some of this stuff. So that's my kind of read. Like, it's kind of cool. Like, remember like Big Short and like these movies where there's like a guy or like a brilliant mind and like, oh, I'm the guy who like Wall Street Bets was a huge thing. You referenced it. They got him shut down. But like the guy who was like, oh, he was a one step ahead of everyone, one up on Wall Street or whatever. Boom, boom. He had to, so I think he's kind of playing into that character a little bit. But
didn't Robinhood go under? Didn't that go bankrupt? Wasn't there an issue there?
I don't think so. I never really used it, but I'm pretty sure people are still using it.
I remember Philip DeFranco was using it and he was pimping it, and then something went wrong with it and he had to go back and apologize, and all heck break loose. Real quick, what's up, Jorado? It's a good buddy of mine back in the old hood. But I thought it had gone under.
Yeah.
Get back into this, or you want to try to get to Jordana and see what her story is? What are you feeling?
It's up to you. I mean, we can keep going for a little bit or jump over to her. I mean, I find this interesting. I'm the more I watch this guy, the more entertained I get. So
nice.
Altercation. Yeah. It was like, have you seen that movie, The Kingdom? No, I know. It was like that. Yeah. No, and even with her, when the kids were selling the tools, it was big because the streamer was showing there. So anytime I was looking for streamers, I was like, I talked to her, I talked to a couple people on Twitch, and the idea was like anyone, like if you just like that thermometers, right? They're like calculators, and they're not going to tell me the future. It's like what's happening now. And it's, by the way, if it's not arranged with odds, it's bullshit. Like if they give you a number, even crush is bullshit. So, but then with her, like I started a relationship, but like she has and we were doing well for like a week, and then in the middle of the street appointment, she just like, I think she just saw like this text, this chick like just said something, and she knows her name, and she just lost it. And I wasn't even talking to her. She was like just, I guess she caught me. No, my text. Like she saw quickly this one, and she just fucking, she grabbed the thing. And sometimes people get jealous, people are insecure. No, but the thing is like, she has a kid. She thinks I pay people. Like, I just felt bad for her, and I gave her some money, and that's it. Like, I didn't do anything with her, and she's like, she's like, make sure I get kicked off of Discord. Call her up, and when she called, she started like punching me. I was like, Sarah, I'm sorry. Well, she's gonna tell her story. Yeah. I know. So she comes back and she says certain things. No, and the thing is like, no, you can argue. I could have, I pulled her hair real hard. Yeah, I understand. It was like, it's a very unfortunate thing. But she was explicitly saying to the stream, like, I want, they do this, you know, the streamers, like, they cut more. So, you know, you're a smart guy, you shouldn't go into that. It's just a dumb thing. I just felt that, man. I thought I could help. We were at the stream to talk about this, everything was going well. But then, this was, I don't know, it's like when you're smart, you can do smart things, but it's like you're not immune to doing dumb things. That's what I'm saying. Subject matter expertise. Right, exactly. Yeah. You could be brilliant in one area. That's precisely. And not have the skills to pay the bills in another area. Exactly. No, I know that's like, yeah. They go, oh, you can do this, rocket science, math, but like you can't use your shoes. Like, you're allowed to, yeah. No, it's totally that. And she's way better at like dealing with people out. It's her job.
Yeah. So on that, man, it's like,
I think we know who he is and what's going on with that. We can probably jump in and try to find what her deal is. But quick tip, never tell the cops anything. Never say you pulled the hair. Never say you hit anything. Never admit to anything when you're talking to the cops. That's my little bit of advice for you.
giving money to this other chick who has a kid, like all this stuff. It's like talking about how you're funding some Chinese programmers to write you something. Because what I gathered is he's got some tool that he wanted sellers to promote or streamers to promote. Because I don't know. I don't know. Well, let's get to her because we could.
Yeah. I feel you there, brother. It does not make a lot of the sense. I mean, now that the fire department stuff is there, I kind of want to see what's going on with it. Like, I think it got a little exciting now. Yeah, let's see what they say. God damn it.
Yeah.
It's like a streaming thing. So what's she saying? You want to hang out with him because I don't want him to leave? Yeah, you watch the whole thing. So. You watched the rehearsal. I mean, yeah. She starts hitting him, but then so she hits him a couple of drugs here. There we go. She did start. Then he grabbed her, tried to pull off the road. And yeah, so and he tried to shove her out of the car. Tells her to pull over and shove her out of the car. But yeah, she smacked him in the face multiple times, grabbed his ear. That's your phone. This is my work phone. I'll try to screen record it. I can upload it. But yeah, this was on her YouTube channel. Her phone's still live streaming. He tries to pull her out, and he can't get out, so he shoved her out there.
Ramon's bringing up some good points. His theory is that they did bang, which I could see that. I just felt like talking a little because I know we already had seen. We know what the back thing is, but you can keep playing.
Yeah, no, totally. They've had to have done something together. I just, golly, like standing there in front of those police officers. And then the two cops going and taking the video together and like, what is going through their mind? You know, what is cranking in there thinking like, no, he's innocent. And what they are seeing that part where he's trying to pull her out of the car, like to me, that's like damning to him. But he did say that she did punch him in the face. She did do this. She did do that. So obviously he's getting the pass. But just that moment when those two officers go together, walk away, and it's like about to decide his fate. You know what I mean? Like what will be going through your mind if that happened to you, Chow?
man, you just gotta cross your fingers, I guess, or whatever your thing is, do whatever the cross or pray or I don't know, like whatever you just got to be like, man, because you never know which way it's gonna go.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well let's see how well we know how it goes, but let's see more.
She's 20.
Is it muted on your?
That audio is on their end. The audio dropped
Okay.
on their side. So I think that's something, maybe, I don't think they touched the body cam to take the audio off, but I think that's in court stuff.
Okay. Yeah, you can hear him typing.
She has a valid marriage certificate.
It's only valid
signed by both of you.
It's only valid if we go attend the thing that we haven't attended yet.
Okay, part of the backstory on this thing, what they're talking about right there is they did go through a marriage ceremony. I believe he was online. They did get married. I think it was like a justice of the peace type of thing, or a ceremony that they did do. But there is video of them actually saying vows and things of that sort. So I think that's where they're pulling in this they're married thing.
Right.
Right for you.
Utah gives you a license that's valid for 30 days. Then you go to, like, I forget the name of the person. It has like a title, something like that. No, it's like a very like a person can get it online.
How long have you guys been dating?
Like since like on and off since October of last year. Okay. And then this time that I wasn't with her, like I was talking to another, but that's what she's speaking out about.
Yeah, you guys are. It's very. You guys are both making very confusing statements
So
about.
I'm gonna say, ongoing. But so here's the next question: have you been intimate with her?
Yes.
Okay. And you've known her for more than a year?
Not more than a year.
You said last October.
Oh no, I know of her because she's like sort of a celebrity. But like she knows me since I called into the show.
Okay. You guys are here together and you have a marriage license, so you're not strangers.
Right.
And you've been dating since just after her birthday last year, right?
Yeah, but to her we were married, and like to me too, I was trying to be like, but like I just went because I know about, like I had another girlfriend who had borderline personality disorder, and like she cut her wrist over nothing.
Hang out for 1 second. Let me talk to you one more time.
This guy's pretty good.
So apparently when they talk to each other, they cut their mics and stuff like that. That is on their end. But yeah, well, I guess Ramon is right. They did bang, or they were intimate. So he nailed it. Ramon, good job, man.
Yeah, I don't think he's lying about that.
No. Let's see what the verdict is going to. Well, we know what it's going to be, but come on. Yeah, go ahead.
Even with this, it's shifting my opinions on him. I don't know if he's completely like the alpha male dude. He's just like, dude, he's like talking about, oh yeah, no, my other girl like cut her. Like he doesn't have the composure, that he should in this situation.
Right, yeah. Wearing pink shorts and a light blue shirt like that too.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Yeah, no offense. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks good, but I mean, doesn't say power to me. Let's see what else he has to say.
Lips. I'm trying to read lips.
Trying.
I don't know what that meant.
And they're in West Palm Beach, I believe.
It's getting interesting now. What do you guys say? in the YouTube streets getting juicy.
It's juicy.
Thank you, Gogro Rodriguez, for that super. I know, for $140, man. I don't want all this muting going on. Thank you, Go Girl. Pretty much the reason this was $138 is they charge for $5 of labor at $30 an hour. So I have a feeling that they have some person that goes through the whole tape and makes sure mutes anything that they deem should be muted. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell.
It's interesting.
So I don't think it's the cops. I think it's whomever was going through the audio is the one that redacted the audio. Remember, we've got also audio from and video from the other cop that's with him, this guy right here. So we can jump over here and listen to see if maybe they didn't redact the audio from him. So don't worry, I've got a few other angles that we're going to watch. Picture of his injury to his face now. Want to give him a little tummy tickle there.
Well, since it's muted, I guess I can talk.
Cesars?
Yeah, might as well. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, you don't hear the double.
Vex. That's what I was thinking too. Yeah.
It's not horrible with him talking. There's a little
Dang.
echo, but
what's up, my friend?
I'll just cut the audio. It's all good. I'll cut my audio.
When we get to it.
Chicken Yale. There's.
Oh, here we go.
Now shut up. What up, Candy Kiss? What up, I see you?
And I should have gotten, I knew I should have gotten like a thing from that lady, but she was like too annoyed with her. I didn't want to bother her. She in front of her, she's like, punch me. And like, she's now like, she can't even give her a break. The mall security was there. You know what's fucked up, man? My mom was like this. But I remember my dad like getting beat up. It doesn't look good.
Yeah, well, try turning it up if you can a little bit. It is hard to hear though. I think it's low on their side. Yeah, it's up all the way.
They're not really saying a bunch there, right there. They're just kind of, it's just the cars going by and stuff like that. There's not a lot of audio to be heard, but if it's down for you guys, I'm sorry.
It's just quiet, I think so. But I think it's because in the situation it's recorded quiet. So I'll even mute.
Relax. Just relax. Just relax. Just relax. Yeah, just relax. All right, just relax. Right now, it's just about safety. Right. Figuring out how we need to handle it. Right. So I'll pull the case number. I don't care if you got the statement. Just help me with some of the details in the PC. And we need to get one from him too, right? Since he's going to be the victim. So I'll do him, and you can do her. All right. Hey. Hey, John. You got to Mirandize if she says something. One moment. Stand right here. Just stand right here.
Okay, train. 33 call. 3310-4. 51 from 42 on military. There's 94 for the call. We get 94 for 1 off of 42.
All right, so I'm going to fast forward through this part a bit.
94. What else?
To the jury, and thank you, Cat Crazy. Thank you, everybody.
Please state your full name.
Okay.
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the statement and information you're about to give is the truth to the best of your knowledge?
I do.
Okay. You're being questioned as the victim in an official investigation. Are you aware that by knowingly untruthful a sworn statement?
So you hear right there that the cop is just saying, he is a victim. So it looks like they made their judgment and decided that, he's not going to probably go to jail right now. They seem to have come together that he was not the aggressor. Do you think they're right, Chow?
Yeah, I guess based on all I've seen. I mean, she kind of hit him up a good amount of time, so I don't know. I would probably say I was kind of on her that since the police got involved.
All right.
I don't know.
I didn't mean to put it on you. I know you're not a lawyer, but I'm just kind of going off of like what they had said.
It can result in criminal charge of perjury.
I'm aware now.
Okay. So tell me what happened.
So,
just the latest thing that happened.
So she was receiving calls, and then
Who's she?
My girlfriend, who's a streamer, she was having a live stream. She was.
You're calling your girlfriend, but you guys have a marriage license, correct?
Oh, yes, but okay. So I guess fiance or she's technically not married, but would be if it's like a 15-minute Zoom thing, and then they're married.
Okay.
But that person received a call from a person that she took a contact out.
Let's use the names that you
right. So Elisa Jordana, my wife, received a call from Sarah Rodriguez, who is a friend of mine in California, and she helps me. I have multiple sclerosis. She helps me. She buys me like supplements and stuff. She thinks I am cheating on her with Elisa thinks I'm cheating on her with Sarah. And then she went to our Discord, which is a chat room thing, and posted all her information and said call and harass her. And that person called and said, "Hey, as a woman," and then she started punching me. I was like, "Elisa."
Okay, so let's get to the part in the car.
Right. So that's all in the
So
yeah.
when did the incident happen in the car? Let's get to
this entire thing is while she's driving.
She's driving,
She's
and then what
driving, and then the calls are coming in. She has the streaming camera here, and then the calls are coming here. She's driving like this. I'm sitting here, and I go, "Sarah, I'm sorry," because she's like getting harassed, and she punches me in the face. And first time I didn't even say it because I was like holding my face. And then they still talk. She like punches me again. I go, "Hey, punch me again, I'll deck you." And then she does it again. And then I pulled her hair, and I was like, pull over, so I could just stop the whole thing. And that's basically. And prior to that, those other things. But it started from we went to the psychologist for this purpose, and I'm here precisely to help her with the streaming thing. But she just lost it in the psychologist's office. Went to the mall. Police took my cell phone and my wallet. Police were called there.
With this dealing with those incidents, that's in a different jurisdiction. So I have no ability to trust.
I'm sorry.
I'm here to address.
Bro, I don't know. I just noticed my my Twitter message and stuff like that. Earlier, I had said that I'd been messaging Elisa Jordana. I reached out to her twice to try to get her side of the story and speak with her. I literally just got a message back from her now.
Oh yeah? What's the word?
Hi, I'm really worn out right now. I can answer anything here you'd like. I don't want to pull up my Twitter because I don't want to see the messages. I don't want to John myself, but I'll point that out here. I'll get a screen grab later. But I mean, that's pretty cool, right? At least she answered back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt.
Because I bet you I could bug her a little bit more, maybe get her on camera. It seems like she likes to be on air, so that might be the way. But wow, holy crap! We get her on, man. I'm bringing you with me. You know that.
Sounds good, bro. Sounds good. She's probably watching right now.
Yeah, I hope so. Hi, Elisa. Hi, Elisa's lawyers. You okay with that? Me bringing my buddy on real quick?
Yeah, of course.
All right, Jorado, come in hot, man.
Yo,
All
am I
right,
in?
can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
All right. Yeah, Jorado, this is my buddy, Dr. Chow. Dr. Chow, this is my buddy, Jorado, Texas.
What's
Dr.
up, brother?
Chow checking in.
Good to see you, bro.
Good to see
So what do you
you
think
guys.
about all this?
What do I think about all this? Well, I don't think that the dad is a billionaire because that's a lot of money. Now, he might be like close, like maybe like 100 million. I just, it's hard for me to believe that like these type of people have that much money just to throw around, Now, did he give, what's her name? Elisa Jordana? Elisa Schwartz, did he give her $2 million? That seems ridiculous. $2 million? That's a lot of money.
He said, I think she kind of said it as well, but people in the chat and Chow and myself also kind of think maybe that isn't true. People brought up the chargeback, thinking maybe that he had given the money, but the father is probably charging that back or maybe going to sue them to get the money back and such. What do you think?
I think there's a lot of scam. I always called her Jor Scamma because Eliza Jor Scamma, because there's a lot of scam in her entire game. And as a watcher of, I guess live streaming or whatever, you kind of watch and you do I believe these people? Are they real with it or are they faking it? And I always thought that Eliza Schwartz, George Scamma, just was not believable. So did she get $2 million? I don't think she did. Now here's the deal. Here's my take. You want to hear my fresh take?
Okay, so I got to know, is this from everything that took place? You talking about the fight and stuff like that? What is your take?
Yeah. So here's my take. Fresh take of the day. If she actually got $2 million, do you think she would be mad that some other gal got like 10 grand?
Okay, so I see where you're going with that, and I respect it and I get it. But on the other hand, I see, and I don't mean to wave my finger at you, I apologize. I think she's mad because the money is going somewhere else. I think she's like, whoa. I don't care what you're giving to somebody else.
I agree.
You give it all to me.
That's the point I was making. But if she got $2 million and 10 grand went towards a side girl, that's not a big thing. That's not something to worry about.
Right. I think
worried about because that 10 grand is actually a lot of money and she needs it.
Maybe, and I think what it is. Okay, so we're getting caught up on this 1 or 2 mil, and let's take for granted that this guy does have that type of money to throw around like that.
I don't think he does. I think that's all fake, but yeah.
Okay, let's say his dad is $100 millionaire or whatever. Let's say I bet the 1 or 2 that they both are citing is contingent on maybe like them getting married or like to buy a house or something. Because I heard someone mention something like that. So maybe he said, yeah, I'll give you this, but it's got to be under these conditions and like something like that. And maybe that the balance of that is being threatened by this other chick. I could see that. I'm with you, Jordana'S, too, though. Like it could just be that it's all like, and she's not the most trustworthy person. It all could not be on the up and up. So it all could be something completely different. But
Elisa's my friend now. Watch what you're saying there, Dr.
I don't know. I mean, like
we also have to take into account that Eliza might date any one of us at any moment. It's true. She's probably watching right now, and she's probably trying to figure out which one of us she wants to date next.
Probably me.
Yeah, probably will. He's the big man on campus, in the media sphere. So
your check is in the mail, Chow. All right. Yeah, he's going to get back into this video. Great. Got anything else you're going to hit us with? You want to watch some more with us? You with this, Kermit?
He's muted, but yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
There he is. You want to hear some more?
I'm here.
Cool. All right, man. We're going to watch some more of this video if you're down.
What happened right there? Okay. Is there anything I failed to ask you that you want to add to your statement?
No, I don't think so. She just got out of the car and got to that gentleman's car, and I just let her be. And that's it.
All right. Did you understand all the questions?
Yes. Yes,
okay. Has everything you said been the truth to the best of your knowledge?
I'm pretty sure, yes.
Okay. And is there any portion of your statement you wish to amend?
Just say the part that was non-relevant to this.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So this concludes the interview at 15:47 on April. Today's the 8th, right?
Yeah.
2024.
That belly looking a little fat.
Hey, John.
So on that note.
Yeah, you need to move your car too.
Sorry about that. Yo.
On that note about his belly, someone in the chat referenced it, but he referenced it in the interview that he has MS. And someone in the chat said they have MS, and your body weight and composition does fluctuate a lot with that. This is one of your chats that someone said.
Yeah.
So this adds another context to this guy. Like he's got basically a degenerative disease. You know how it complicates things even further, you know. But he said the girl Sarah was helping him out getting the MS medications for him.
Okay, so maybe that's how they know each other from before. Maybe that's that 10-year relationship that they've had in the past.
That's what I don't know how many years, but in the sworn statement, he mentioned that. So he said, I have MS and she helps me with some of the medications. So,
and if it's a special needs situation, you know, that's a whole other level of, I guess, you know, taking advantage of people.
Whoa. Well, now think about it like this. If he is special needs, she assaulted somebody with special needs?
Well, not only that, but she's using her feminine wiles to kind of convince this guy to funnel money towards her, whether it's $2 million or $200,000 or $20,000 of what he needs for meds. It's not what will help him out. Her bouncing her titties all over the place if he needs medical care.
You know, Andrea, you know this about her as well. She has handicapped people on her streams before. I believe there was a person with a mental handicap that John Melendez was making fun of a while back. I think, Chow, you remember that as well, right? Remember he jumped on the stream a few years ago, stream. And that's how they started fighting with each other because he was being disrespectful to the child or the person with the special needs. So is this like something that she does, Dorado? Does she always have someone like this around her?
Well, I mean, I think we all know that she goes back to the whack pack of Howard Stern, and that was like a group of special needs people that Howard Stern would tap into for ratings. And she was like the queen of that for a period of time. So, yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Did you have something there, Chow? I'm sorry.
No.
All right, you guys want to jump a little forward? I think Rhonda also wants to jump in as well. Rhonda, if you can get me on Twitter, it might be a little bit easier, girl. Might be difficult for me to find you that way, but I can get you a link if you can.
Rhonda, if you want to DM me on Twitter, I can send it to you. My Twitter's under my name. It's at DRMEGAG.
I appreciate you, Chow.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump back into this video, and then if she pops up, then I'll throw her in. I also sent the link to Lisa, so maybe.
Yeah. Let's hope. She can set us all straight.
And he needs to move his car, so it doesn't make sense if we only move one car. Okay. All right. So I'll be right over there. All right.
I don't have to sign that or anything.
Not at this time. So we just want to get out of the roadway because it's dangerous. So what I'd like you to do is get into your car and make this right turn, but stay in your vehicle.
In there.
Right. You're gonna make a right turn right there. Pull into the block a little bit, but stay in your vehicle. Okay.
All right, here we go. So I guess Elisa was just sitting out down here chit-chatting, hanging out.
All right. I mean, I think this goes into what we wanted to see, what Elisa had to say. I mean, we're all kind of figured out what Barham was about. Now it's her turn to see what's going to happen. Yeah, I know, man. I'm going
to go grab a water, but keep playing.
I do want to go back to the last question you asked me, which I think I did give a good answer to. But yeah, another thing about Eliza Schwartz that I've noticed is that she does not have female friends in her bracket, meaning her age group or her looks bracket, right?
She shouldn't have people that are hot that are with her.
Yes,
she's like
exactly.
the hot girl of the group.
So what is she? She's 35, right?
No, she's like 42.
Between the ages of, let's say between the ages of 20 and 50, hot girls, she doesn't have a lot of friends. She doesn't. Girls of that bracket, girls of her attractiveness level do not like her at all. And I'm not saying that, listen, whatever hot girls do what hot girls do, but none of them hang out with her, right?
Right.
And she exclusively hangs out with people, and I tune into her, I tune into her show every so often. I am a fan of IP2, IP2 always wins. Even if they don't always win, they rarely lose. But so I tune into, some of these shows. I'm a big Lowell's fan, right? So I tune in these shows and I watch these people, and I've watched her over the years or over the months, I guess. And it's who does she associate with? And she's not like looking to hang out with other hot girls. It's like she's taking advantage of desperate men and taking advantage of women that are, I don't know, but it's not a good scene. It's not a good scene.
Yeah, it seems a little frustrating that she does take advantage of people that have nobody else, or someone as pretty or at her level is showing these other people attention. So I totally see what you're saying there, and I'm glad that you're on this because I know you do follow these IP2 streamers and such. So your perspective is really helpful in all of this. And Rhonda, this computer doesn't have my Facebook stuff all set up. I got to do all these login crap to try to get you that link. I'm not ignoring you. I'd love to hear what you have to say because it seems like you know a lot about it. Just don't think I'm ignoring you. But we got Chow back. You know what? I may use the latrine real quick as well before because I want to see this stuff. So give me like 30 seconds. And if anyone can get Rhonda in here, I'm going to try something. I'm going to try a different computer as well. Rhonda, I'm trying for you, girl.
Yeah, Rhonda, if you want to hit me up on Twitter, Dr. Mega G, it's under my name there.
I gotta log in. I can't do all that stuff.
I could send you the link. Will's gonna run the bathroom, but yeah, with chat, what do you guys think of this this saga? Some of us are well versed in these characters, some of us are new to it, but everyone's got a perspective that they can add.
Real quick, while I'm back and while my glasses are off and when my eyes are fucked up, Siegel's in the chat. Yo, Siegel, if you're in the chat, what's up? Hey, yo, Nick Fuentes sold out Smiley to Ali Akbar. We all know what happened.
There you go. Shout out for that. He's giving out the props there for, I don't know, some insight. I know one of the dudes he mentioned, but he's got it for him. IP2 can be very helpful. That website should be more popular. Such a wholesome community is what Ramon's saying. Ramon's been throwing out a lot of good information throughout the night. I'm a neophyte to all this stuff. I'm just picking it all up. I see my homie Decline in the chat.
There he is. Yeah. All right. So Lisa apparently jumped in the van. Is that the van? You think that's the van that she jumped into?
No, I don't think so.
Because there was writing on the side of it, remember?
Yeah, in the window, it looked like a much newer van.
Okay.
That she jumped in.
So she's hanging out with the homies. Is Drado going to come back? Do we need to wait for him? Do you say anything?
He gave some shout out for something, but yeah.
Passed out. He's in the spirit world.
I bet he'll be back.
Yeah. Oh, there he is. Get a quick drink of Wawa. This has gone a lot better than I thought it'd go.
They can't stop us, Will Heron. Will Heron of television. Like this guy interviews like Drew Brees and shit. This guy interviews like the top LSU players, the top players. Am I allowed to say that? Am I allowed to say Will with one L interviews like the premier players? Like when the LSU basketball team lost, he was consoling them. He was rubbing their backs and saying, "Ladies," he's saying, "What's the girl's name? The girl."
There's one that's there's like, that blonde one that's a dime.
No, the black girl, the tall black girl. She's gonna go to the WNBA. Will was like, "Listen." Yeah, listen. This is true. Will Heron of TV rubbed her on the back and said, "Listen, you're going to be okay, Miha. You're going to be big time next year in the WNBA. You're going to be a millionaire. Don't let these haters take you down." And that's how connected we are.
That's
how connected we are.
He's good at lying. He's good at lying to the host.
No, this is not. No, this is the. Okay, yeah.
A little bit of a lie.
Hey guys,
but I appreciate the lie.
Wink, wink.
Good lie.
We're lying.
White lie. All right, here we go. Let's watch Elisa get arrested.
A group of some people out here, and then I think this is when he's going to interview her now. So now we're.
I was watching this. Out of the front door, I was watching. He pushed you out the road. And the red truck
Are you here to arrest me?
We're figuring everything out.
Please don't. Please, my parents are gonna hate me. They're not gonna ever talk to me.
If you're gonna sit here, please.
Please arrest me. Please, I'm begging you. Please, I fucked up. Please, I'll go to an insane asylum. You could just drive me there. Please. Wait, are you? Hello? Oh.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I mean, this deputy's been talking to
I'm mad at you. I just I know I fucked up. I got so upset, and I would never have done anything.
I watched the whole thing.
I just really here's take me to like a hospital, please. I need help. Please help me. Going to jail is not gonna help.
What do you got in that doorway?
Oh, that's him.
That's the same gentleman.
Can we talk, please?
Do you have all of her 14?
Oh my
She's
god.
not running the car.
What? You guys are scaring me. What's going on? I don't have anything.
1 out for 12, switching 1-1.
She's scared.
Yeah, it does sound like she's crying over there. And I'm kind of worried about the driver's license too. As you know, we kind of just found this because the chat was so awesome to show us. But yeah, I kind of feel bad about the driver's license part. I'm not wanting her to get doxxed, but I guess it's already out there kind of thing. But yeah, and you can tell that fear inside her. She starts crying, knowing that's happening. And I thought when like he went here, the police officer, I thought he was putting out cuffs. So something I tell a lot of people that I interview and stuff, and usually you'll find me on your very best day or your very worst day. It's very rare that it's in the middle when we're talking. You know what I'm saying? So this is kind of like the way I feel with Jordana right now. This is probably her very worst day, and then this is how she kind of like gets to know us. So that sucks. Do you guys have anything, Chad? You want anything before I got back going?
I think she's had a lot of bad days.
You're probably right there too.
And what I also think is we should take maybe not a deep dive, but a short end dive into her music career since we're here. I don't know if we got time. Maybe we don't. I don't know.
Well, let's get to the arrest, and then if Chow's got time or something like that, maybe we can get into that. Here we go.
Maybe it's next show.
1 out for 12, 1 by number. Okay. Is this your current address?
Actually, no, that's the wrong ID. Sorry.
Okay. Wrong ID.
But because I had to move. Wait, hold on.
You're staying at an Airbnb right now, right?
Yeah, but I have an address. Let me get it for you. Here it is. Am I under arrest? Can you just tell me because I'm really freaking out.
That's a good fun.
So this is the current address?
Yes.
Okay.
What's going on?
What's a good phone number for you?
917-803-37.
That address you just gave him is your current address?
Yeah, why?
She says this is your current address, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So it should come up when I run the number. But we just need a phone number and get his phone number, date of birth, get as much as you can get.
He has a California ID, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you in charge, sir?
We're co-in charge.
Well, can I ask you a question, please? Because I'm freaking out. I have anxiety really bad. I have a very big problem. I'm not properly medicated right now. Can you just tell me to go to jail?
Just relax. We're going through our process.
I'm a very good person. I'll stay away from them. I don't even like them. I already know these guys. I'll take these guys home for dinner tonight. Please. You guys want dinner? I'm not planning it. I'll take them to planning it. I'll take you all to planning it.
That's wild that she's like hanging out with these bums.
I just like
Don't you think so, Will?
But she just walking down the street and just pulled up there. Like, maybe she didn't go that far. Like, how does she end up with these dudes?
Exactly. It seemed like when they walked up, she was like having a good time. It's hard to tell, though.
Well, basically, she promotes herself on the internet looking for attention from guys. And what she's built for herself is not a live streaming audience. It's a simp audience. And so she'll have like 200 watchers, and then 10 simps behind the scenes donating a lot of money or whatever. I don't know how much money. I don't think it's millions, but she has a simp audience, and that's what's going on here. These are simps. These are
but not these homeless guys.
Yeah, I don't think they have laptops.
Yeah,
these guys are sitting around like the campfire with her.
They're
watching IP2. Blade shows up.
They're not millionaires, and they're not sons of billionaires.
Well, these two guys who are sitting here, I bet they're just sitting there because they're like, oh, well, they probably have nowhere else to go for one, but then they're also like, oh, this chick's pretty good looking. So in theory, these two guys who just met her for the first time are simps too.
Yeah, she's about to buy him food. That should
Yeah,
be
exactly.
wrong, though, right? Didn't they keep buying her food?
Well, this is her deal, though. That's my point.
All right, let's see if she gets the bracelet.
I never did anything like this before in my life. I was cheated on. I know you're guys, so it's different. But with women like run their cars over people. I would not do that. But I'm just saying, like it's infuriating, and I shouldn't have done it. I know I was wrong. I'm so sorry for doing that. I will never talk to this person again. I will hang out with these guys. I'd rather date these guys. You guys are better catches than that guy over there. Okay? He cheated on me for 2 years. Please just let me go. My family is never going to talk to me. If I have a mugshot, they will never talk to me again. Please. I'll work free for free.
I'm just waiting for the radio.
I know, but can I work free for free? You don't have to pay me. I'll do whatever you want. Just so I don't have a mugshot, please. I'll pay any amount. I'm fucked up because I got cheated on by a guy that's not even cute for a year. You know how that feels?
I'm listening.
You're listening. I would never do this. I would never do this. I'd never do this in a million years. I fucked up. I realized I'm not like one of these criminals that are like, oh, I didn't do anything wrong. I know I did something wrong. I never slapped anybody before. I dated a guy for 8 years. I never touched him. This guy is very infuriating. So, but I promise I won't do it. I won't even talk to him. I'll delete his number from my phone right now.
Aren't you married to him?
Oh my God. Is that what he said?
That's what you advised.
You
said you have a marriage
license. I got a
license,
marriage
right?
license, but I knew I had a bad feeling about it. I had a very bad feeling. I'm so stupid. You should arrest me for stupidity, if anything. Actually, please do not arrest me for anything. Just take me to a mental hospital. Take me to a mental hospital. I'll hang out there.
Do you guys live here?
Yeah.
I saw a red pickup truck on the road, sideways, and I saw that thing up behind it with the emergency flashes on.
It was bad. It was very bad, but you know what? Like, if I just don't want to go to jail, and then I will pay any amount.
An emergency.
And I will move out of Florida. You want me to do that? I don't like it here. Do you want me to move to New Jersey? I will.
Red truck.
Wherever. New York. Maryland.
The red truck.
I just don't want to be
started up.
Don't say that.
The red truck started up. It went out.
He's trying to help you.
Oh, he is? Am I saying bad stuff?
No,
all right, I want to.
The red truck started up and went out. I don't know how. I thought they were high. I don't know. She had the emergency flashes on, stopping the accident. He punched her out. I saw what
I'm
it
looking for
did.
the radio. Unless you just want to run it on the MV2.
Yeah, they're watching it.
They haven't got to you?
Nope.
Why don't we just all go out to lunch? Come on, please. Sorry. I'm not. I'm so depressed.
Is that car running?
My car? I don't know.
Huh?
I just really can't take this emotionally right now.
Okay.
I've been through so much. I just want to
Yeah.
Okay, so she's hanging out with homeless.
The broken down truck.
Yeah. These guys are some bums, and then they're trying to tell the cops about this red truck, and I don't think they're helping, to be honest.
Yeah, I think they're just trash and kind of just talking about something that they thought that they saw. It just, have you ever dealt with homeless people or anything like that? You say dealt,
Yeah.
but like had to come in
Yeah.
contact and right. I've done multiple times with stories and whatever they're on at that moment is kind of what they're going to be telling you. I had a homeless guy walk up to me in the middle of a shot and say that the city was poisoning the homeless and the cigarettes.
Yeah, right.
Well,
might be.
maybe not the homeless, but certainly the cigarettes.
Yeah. So that caught me a little off guard. So that's what I think is happening right now. It's more of a breakdown, and she's just bananas. BANANS.
Yeah, but I think the point is that she will go down and hang out with homeless people to try to get money off of their situation.
Oh, so she's just a grifter, like just a total grifter. Wherever she goes, she's going to grift.
Well, yeah, I mean, like she's not going to help these people out. She's going to make money off it, but she's not going to help them out.
All right, let's get to.
Started it up, the red pickup truck, big Ford, left one. The red truck went out. That was your job. My job's over. The big red truck went out. They were blocking it off with the emergency flashes. I'm so sorry. They blocked it off.
How good is my camera, by the way? Do I have a good camera?
That's what it was. They blocked it off with the emergency flash. The red truck went out.
We're just confirming your identity. That's why we took your ID. We're just.
By like fires or something?
Can I have your ID again? That's fine.
No, that's not it. That's
That's
not
fine.
it. That's not what.
1 after 12. Sierra 632-201-827300. He has
Sierra
it.
201.
But the number is the same.
That was so cool.
This is what it comes down to.
Sierra 201.
What's the problem?
Yo, Will.
I need to listen to a therapist.
Yo.
I was gonna say I wanted to. Rhonda thinks that this is one-sided, but maybe you joined late. Will has actually covered all of the streams where Zscorro has been in the chat, talking about Elisa. So we did see all that. We covered all the calling her everything basically. So we do know about that. We're not really on his side, to be honest. We're just kind of trying to assess it from as it comes.
And Ron, I'm trying everything I can to get into my Facebook account. Like I can get into my Facebook through my phone and stuff like that, but I can't copy the link from the Twitter account to then move it over to my Facebook in order to send it to you. So I am trying. And like Dr. Chow said, this stream started in the very beginning where they met, they started talking, and then the things that he said to each other and all the crazy wild stuff. So yeah, it isn't just picking on her. We definitely got into everything that he said, all the ugly, the R word and all the other things that were said that he said to her. So, and thank you, Chow, for explaining. I didn't see her getting that upset about that, but yeah, so we're not on the side, just trying to present what they did, basically.
Yeah. In for the record, my Funko Pops are getting a little upset right now, and they're whispering in my ear, and they just want me to say, and I just have to say this. I don't want to say this. My Funko Pops are kind of forcing me to say this. They're just saying, hey, I'm speaking on behalf of myself, and that's it.
Wow.
Let's go.
No. All right, so we should just go get booked, Dano, or yeah. And thank you for talking to her, Dr. Chow. Yeah, definitely not ignoring you, Rhonda. Love you.
Let's not disregard my Funko Pops because they're legendary, and we're talking maybe $50,000 worth. So,
hey man, keep that under wraps. Jordana's going to be hitting you up.
Hey, well, hey. Oh, let's do this. Bow chicka wow wow. Let's do it.
I had the glasses on. I was watching.
You were watching too?
I was watching out
Must have been exciting.
I saw the red truck leave.
Yeah, that guy was nice, but
I saw the red truck.
the other truck is mad at me because I was talking so much in there. I was freaking out.
So the emergency flash is on.
12, go ahead.
What's this? What? Anything?
26. Okay.
What's happening?
They finally did come back, so since I had to give it to them again. So, what's your phone number again?
917.
905.
Even though it's public, it's all on the incident reports. I know, huh, Ty?
Went up 12.
Okay.
The street.
Sunny Lane Ave, is that what you said?
Oh my God, what's going on? Oh my God.
Can I have a female deputy 51 here, reference to pat down?
Oh, here we go. Call for the female officer for pat down. And I have that body cam footage from that female officer, so
Is this that same
I'd
guy?
really appreciate it. Thank you all.
What's up, dude?
Is this the guy she punched in the nose? The guy that was saying that, or a different guy?
The guy she punched the nose is like, I don't know if he's still wandering around the street, but like he was right there by the vehicle. I think he drove the vehicle there. When we saw, I'm just trying to get through like this part here because I don't want to hear them talking in the vehicle. It's just, smoke.
We got to get through this.
Yeah.
Hey, chat. Help us get through this, chat.
Help us, chat.
What's up? I can't tell if we're looking at each other. Are we? Can you take your sunglasses off? I'm sorry, just like very intimidating.
You are getting arrested.
Oh my God! Can you not watch? Can you not watch?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm working with you.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
allowing you to sit here in this comfortable chair instead of cuffing you up right now and putting you in my car.
Okay.
Okay. So just hold on for a moment, and we're gonna go through our process.
Oh my God. Wait, what does that mean? Can I just walk in the car? Oh my God. I don't want to look at him right now. I'm having much. Can I call my?
So she's saying that she's going to get arrested in front of him, the guy. That's what that's about, right?
I think so. At first, I was like, "Wait, is she talking about the bomb?" But yeah. No, I'm pretty sure she's talking about Zscorro or whatever.
Zscorro. That's
Yeah.
right. Because like, why does she care about getting arrested for the bum? Did they like film a relationship? But yeah, that's got to be. God bless.
Yeah.
My mom.
Yeah, she's crazy.
You'll get that opportunity.
Oh my God, this is so bad. My whole family is not going to talk ever again. This is bad. My mom is going to be. Oh my God. So you.
Right. He took a statement from you, and you can say something else if you like.
Can I just walk with you to the car so he doesn't have to watch me and talk?
Well, right now he doesn't know what's going on. He can't hear what the discussion we're having, so I'm allowing you to just relax for a moment. Okay, so I'm working with you.
Do you think? Can I just ask you? Now that we know this bad news. So I'm trying to handle this as best as possible.
And that's why I'm working with you. If you were, not cooperative, if you weren't acting like a lady, I would have to handle it differently. But you're being cooperative, so I'm treating you like a lady.
So basically, my question is, how long am I going to be in jail for?
A short period of time.
Like how long?
I don't work in the jail, but I'm going to estimate a couple of hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? You swear? Do you think?
I told you I do not work in the jail.
Right.
But based on the circumstances,
they'll probably leave you going on with comments.
What?
on your own recording. OR, you guys love the court.
The jail doesn't do OR anymore.
What's OR?
Over cognizance.
What is that?
There's no more of that.
What does that mean?
Like I told you earlier, you're gonna have to see a judge anymore. That's what I told you already.
Okay.
I'll see a judge anymore.
Yeah, but he said 2 hours.
Well, I don't work in the jail. I don't know.
So you think
I
I'll
don't know.
be there all night?
Until the morning. They don't do over cognizance anymore. The jail doesn't do it for anything anymore.
Can I call my mom from my cell phone and then call me to jail?
You're gonna see the fucking judge in the morning. I'll probably let you go.
You think they'll let me go in the morning? Or should I have you and me?
Yes, yeah, so I told you, see a judge in the morning, and you'll be released. You'll have a court date, you'll have whatever they give you. Don't like, we don't want to do it.
Where?
Try to find a partner to do it.
Serious.
So,
Don't mess
can I call my mom from that cell phone?
If you need numbers out of your phone, you can help you get numbers out, and you can call from the jail.
I don't want to call my mom from jail. It's
I can't call from your phone.
This is really not good.
I just love this negotiation with the police officers and stuff like that. And can I do this? Can I do that? How long do you think I'm going to be in there? Like, how often do cops like talk to you like this and give you all this opportunity? You know what I'm saying? Like, isn't that a little odd?
Yeah, it's well, this Ron is going on in the chat and has strong feelings about it, and I'm really not on anyone's side. And if it was up to me, no one would be getting arrested, and the police wouldn't have even been called about this, you know, under an ideal circumstance.
Right.
But it's one of those things. It's just so bizarre how it's kind of transpiring with her sitting in the chair, these two bums here just talking. The
Like
cops kind of
cartoons.
being passive, you know, it's all wild to watch.
Hey, what do you think, Dorado? You ever get arrested? Would you want to be hanging out with homeless people as your advice?
Yo, I would say always hang out with homeless people and never get arrested.
That is good advice. Okay.
Okay. That was a joke, but seriously, you know, it's okay to help out homeless people because homeless people need help. And I've seen quite a few Jordana Schwartz streams where that's her whole thing is she's helping out people that need help. And what she's doing is taking advantage of them and recording them for views.
Yeah, that's what she does.
To find the next pay piggy.
Wow. And it just grifts on to the homeless. That's kind of wild. It's like, can't stop. All right, let's get back to her.
Oh my God, I need to make my YouTube video private. Can you do that or something? I'm going to lose my channel. That's okay. That's okay. It's probably for the best, honestly. It's for the best. I should just do it.
I'm sorry to keep breaking in like this, but without that video, it's her word against his. And do you think she's getting arrested? That video doesn't come out, or do you think he's getting arrested?
The video probably swayed the whole thing, but I think what's interesting is when she found out she's getting arrested, it showed what her priorities are. So she must have a really close relationship with her mother, and then she went to the YouTube channel. It's kind of like, oh shoot, I gotta like. She's trying to like button up things before if she's got to spend a couple days or whatever, and those are the two things like instantly she's like thinking about. So I just found that interesting.
Yeah, I heard that too. And then wanting to put the video on private, thinking about the YouTube while she's got homeless people around her and cops, you know?
Well, she might not know, but we saw earlier that the cops watched it. And obviously, I think what's his face showed it to him because he was talking about the video that they were watching, remember? And they're like, yeah, so it's kind of like, I think them seeing that already kind of swayed it to where it is now. Yeah.
the road, sideways.
I think he's probably right.
Probably right.
I saw a truck sitting out in the road.
Am I gonna be there with other
And
people?
I saw the green car come up, turn the emergency flashes on. So
I
then
might not be that bad, I guess.
what happened?
Oh wait a second. Can you please drive away? So I don't see. Yeah, he go away. Can I look at that first? I'm just curious if I go. No? This is definitely like rock bottom. Wait, so you said that we're gonna go on the police car together, and we could just walk there nicely, like friends.
Yeah.
Instead of the handcuff thing.
Oh no. You're going to get handcuffed, but instead I'm giving you a little more time.
Instead
of
I don't need the
cuffing
time.
you now.
Can you do it so he cannot see? Can we do it behind a tree?
We'll
I don't
work it
want
out.
to get the pleasure of that.
Don't miss violence. What's she
Are you watching my show? Oh.
Talk loud.
Can I ask your professional opinion?
Sure.
How long do you think I could be in jail for this?
Oh, very short time. If you guys weren't married or in a relationship, you would be released today with a
I'm
court
not in a
date.
relationship with him. I broke up with him today.
Okay.
I'm not kidding.
A court case?
Wait, does that change something? No?
So because they're not married, or because they are married, she is going to go to jail, I think is what I just heard. Did that make sense to y'all?
Yeah. Well, it seems like, yeah, there must be some stricter
None of her
controls.
stories ever add up or make sense.
Yeah, but that's what the cop said. And I think it is because, if they release, I think there's got to be more rules for domestics about like holding the guilty person for longer and more penalties and stuff. If they're just randomly, if they're like friends or something, or I don't know.
As a professional lie detector, I would have to say I don't trust anything she says. Maybe there's some truth to some of it, but I just don't trust what she says at all. I don't think you can really take anything she says for truth. Because I do think at the end of the day, she's one of these people of the old school of the internet that believe that just want to get famous, that believe that there's no such thing as bad publicity. I do believe that she's of that school of the internet. So I do think she's going to be like, oh, billions and millions. I don't believe any of it.
Let's get through this thing.
You started your relationship like after your birthday, right? Something like that.
Yeah, but
And you guys have a marriage license.
No, but we didn't get married. I
know you have a marriage license, and you've been intimate with him.
No, we never had sex. I swear to God on my life. Ask him right now. If we didn't have sex, I don't have to go?
No, that's not true.
Oh, wait, it's not true. Wait. But I swear to God on my life, on all my family that we've never had sex. Does that affect something?
Like that's it.
What?
The judge is going to figure it out.
Bring that up in court. I will. So he was saying.
And be careful with how you say it. You have a marriage license. That's what you told us. We're making decisions based on information that you shared with us. You both confirmed that you have a marriage license, and a 15-minute Zoom call would make it legal in every state in the country. Yeah, but I mean, you have a marriage license, and you've had an ongoing relationship. You're staying together here. You've known them for an extended period of time.
Can I bring in witnesses?
Yeah,
I have so many witnesses. I have thousands of witnesses.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying, I'm not giving you legal advice. I'm telling you that the charge is relatively minor. You didn't require medical attention. He didn't require medical attention.
What's the longest air feature in your professional?
What was that?
What's the longest that you've been in jail for in your professional?
Like you said, overnight.
So you don't think it's like a year or something?
No.
Swear to God. Swear to God, you're
No. Absolutely.
Should I also ask him? You know.
Yeah, you can ask.
No, I actually doesn't want to talk to me anymore. I don't think. So you think you don't think it's like a year or 5 years in jail?
No.
Definitely not.
I mean, there's no serious injury. There's no, like weapons. There's no.
Okay, but when you cuff me, I want it to be kind and so I don't want to give him.
Unfortunately, you don't control that
Can I just
aspect
back
of
up
what's
a little
going
bit?
on.
My chair.
Just relax, because I'm letting you just relax
No, I'd
in a
rather give it
comfortable
over.
chair for right now. Okay.
Actually, no. I just don't want you to do any sudden movement. You know, my brother's in Tennessee. He doesn't talk. Obviously, see why. Guys, oh my God. I'm so embarrassed for you guys. No? This is the worst day of my life. The worst day of my life. I never had a worse day.
Every day.
Yeah.
I see a lot of cars upside down all the time.
You guys have been pretty quiet.
They've been awesome.
There used to be a lot of problems at this location.
Yeah,
with the female that used to be here, a lot of fights and arguments. We used to be here all the time.
This is where they all
I'm so scared to ask
come.
the bathroom situation.
They all used to.
But it's been calm for a minute.
Drugs. All the drugs.
But you still got the alcohol.
What's that? Oh, yeah.
They offered me a beer.
That milk is going to go bad.
Nah.
Oh, that's milk that doesn't need refrigeration, right?
I just got it.
Who's this person pulling up?
I don't know.
That's the van.
That's the van?
That's the van.
That looks more like it.
Let's look at that van one more time.
So is this all just a production?
Who's this person pulling up?
Oh no. That's got to be the van, right?
It looks a lot more like it than the other van. You never
Yeah.
know. I mean, could be another one, but yeah.
I don't see the writing that was on the side of it.
It was all a show.
That's what Child thinks too. I don't know what he thinks totally, but yeah, he brought that up. I'm just kidding. All right, let's see what else we got here. Sorry, the van got me.
You guys don't know who it is?
Your friend's mother?
We know who it is. We gotta see. There's two white cars. That's one. We gotta see who it is.
Oh my God.
See who it is. See who it is. That's Richie's
mom. Actually, never.
What?
I can get into my house easily.
See who it is. That's Richie's mom. I see it. Okay.
Hi.
Do you guys see my Pocahontas lithograph?
Yeah.
We're okay.
Pocahontas lithograph? My bad.
Pocahontas lithograph? Want to go a little tighter on that so we can see it? Looks real cool, Dorado.
Oh, I don't even know if I can pull it off.
You're good, man. We're going to get back into this video, though, right? We're getting on 3 hours. Got to get this thing done.
Yeah, let's go for 4.
I don't know.
How you doing?
Let's go with 4.
I saw a truck sitting in the road.
Why stop? Why ever stop?
Just go ahead and back out the roadway. And she put the emergency plan. The emergency plan was on and stopped the accident. I'm standing there and watching it. The whole thing, man. Red truck, left.
Nothing related to these fine gentlemen.
Yeah, these never got.
The red truck, left.
I'm coming by. I'm sorry. Okay, you're fine. All right. Thank you, sir. Sorry. I just on the phone. That's all.
Yeah.
Will, what do you think about that?
Some guys, you guys.
What's that Lester Yeast painting I got you all back, huh?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Bro, I'm gonna jump in chat because I gotta go lay down, man.
You're good. Hey,
It's getting
I
too late for me,
appreciate you,
brother.
Chuck. You have a good one,
Yeah.
man. Thank you very much.
I'll be watching though before I crash out. So keep it
I'm gonna
going,
try to-
man, and
My
we'll
bad.
do it again. We'll do it again sometime. No, I gotta bounce. So
My
I
bad.
appreciate you. bud.
Gerardo, you take over for me, bro. And yeah, this is great stuff. So
I'm gonna try to
Peace.
fast forward till they get those cuffs on. Get this thing done. I appreciate your time, Chow. You are the mega G for a reason. All right, Gerardo. We're gonna try to get this thing fast forward a little bit.
Own this house or rent it?
Oh, there it was.
You did the statement, so just everything that you got.
And I got his body cam footage, so we can listen to that state, what her conversation went like with him. Because that officer interviewed her first, while this officer we're watching now was interviewing Zscorro, or however you pronounce it.
You know that when you're outside of your home, there's no expectation of privacy.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, as a human, to another human.
I think these gentlemen can attest.
Yeah, no, I don't like it. What's that?
I mean,
Oh, God, prisoner of
We have the
progress.
first.
Yeah.
Do you want to leave any of this in the car?
No, I want to take all my stuff.
stand up, please.
Okay, I don't want him to. I don't want him to.
I'm just gonna walk over to my car, so I'm cooperative. Then we'll
This is fine. Can you, in my personal property, can you get my two cell phones and my keys?
She's 10:15.
What's 10:15? Oh my God, this is so embarrassing. He's watching. I know. He's loving it. He's loving it. Do that.
Click, clack, hands to the back.
They're not gonna beat me up, right? Are the other women gonna beat me up?
1 out of 12. White female, 10:15.
I can't believe this. My mom will never talk to me.
Shout out nonsense.
I'm right. Now he has my car. He's like, oh, this is mine.
Yeah, no pink fuzzy cuffs.
Oh, what? Why stay? Why? What are you gonna do? You see, I gotta do a pat down. Oh, okay.
Who's the guy in the top right? I can't hear you.
That's because I didn't unmute myself. So in order to like play this with the audio, I have to mute myself. So I'm an idiot. Anyways, NJ Courts is the channel that we got this video from. He uploaded it to his site or to his page, and I'm just streaming it off of that. Our beautiful chat was nice enough to find that and get it to us.
And he hasn't said a lot, but what he just said, I thought it was funny.
What about? Oh, the guy. Yeah, he is funny. Click, clack. Put your hands behind your back.
Yeah.
It is wild. They're kind of seeing her and like, it's like she doesn't even realize what's happening. Like I know she knows, but like what she said, are the other girls going to beat me up? Like,
and for the record, there's only 10,000 people watching right now, but in later streams, other people are going to watch, and maybe they'll be like, "Whoa, this is cool! This interaction, this back and forth."
Yeah, definitely. The chat is pretty funny too. Watch Man for you guys are hilarious, and the back and forth on this thing is just so wild. And I do feel bad for her. I know this is a bad day for her, but she's taking it so well. Like she was crying initially, and I mean, you would think she'd be crying now, but instead, she's processing. She's doing a good job. I mean, getting
Really
arrested
true.
probably stinks. Well, let's get back into it.
No. Oh, I gotta do a pat down. Oh, okay. Oh.
God, CJ. No. No. Oh my
If you
God.
take any drugs or contraband into the jail, it's an additional charge.
I have a slide Xanax in my bag, but it's a prescription. All right. And birth control. And an allergy. I have a lot of in there. Stuff, different things. I'll show you. I wish I had my cell phone. Here's my cell phone.
No, it's
I'm out of pocket.
no, it's
I'm out of
it was
plastic bag,
it was
dude.
all given back to her.
I'm out of plastic bag.
Like I said, do you have anything you're not supposed to have on you?
I just have like Xanax. You can look at it. I have 2 Xanax
Is it
bottles.
prescribed to you?
Yeah.
I gotta go into the
You could go through all that. I think. Can you look at it now? I don't even know.
Have it on your person.
What?
On your person.
Oh, like on my. I don't even have any thought.
Oh, I forgot that.
I don't have. Oh, I don't. Oh my God, it's gonna be so gross. I wonder what kind of bathroom it is. Probably none. Oh, what was that? Oh my God, he's so happy about that now. He's so fucking happy. That's the worst. But you don't think I'm
That's
gonna?
unfortunate.
You don't think I'm gonna be in jail more than
No.
You swear to God, not
Yeah,
like 2 months in jail or anything, or 3 months,
absolutely.
a year, nothing like that. Just one night, right?
Well, like I said, I mean, what has happened? You know, nothing. I mean, something serious, but not. You know, there's no.
So you don't think I'm gonna be in
There's
jail?
no serious injury.
You don't think I'm gonna be in jail for a week or anything?
No.
It's not serious.
Like she even said before, she thinks she's going to jail for a period of time. Like she thinks she's catching a charge and she's going to go up the river. Like she talked about, am I going to be in jail for 5 years? Like, is this going to, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think she has any process of what just took place, how the justice system works. Like, I think she's kind of oblivious, and that definitely shows it.
I'm going to disagree with you. Can I disagree with you?
Of course.
I don't think that was what she meant by that. I think she was being sarcastic.
Really?
Yeah, I think she was like, I'm going to take a charge. You're going to give me for this. I think she's like taunting them.
Oh, wow.
Should we play it back maybe? I don't know.
Do you think maybe she knows that they're recording her with the body cam? And so she's kind of playing up to the body cam?
She's recording her with her show.
Well, right now her phone is off, so it's not being recorded at the time. I'm talking about the officer's body cam, and she's putting on a show while the recorder is playing, so she can use that later. You know what I mean?
No, I don't think she's thinking that much ahead. I guess what I didn't notice was this is the cop's body cam, right? This is edited in later by a watcher, an editor, right?
Mm-hmm.
However, I think she's always performing.
Yeah. I guess if you're an IP2 streamer, you're always on, no matter what. You're always on.
I think that's why she gravitated towards that. One of the things I always found interesting about her was that for a long time, she had a show that was called Kermit and Friends.
Right.
And she promoted this show, I think even when she was on Howard Stern. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she was not. Maybe she promoted this later on when she had left Howard Stern. But part of the promotion of Kermit and Friends was that she was pretending that she was working with Kermit the Frog. And at no point was she ever working with Kermit the Frog.
Kermit's the dog. Her dog's name is Kermit. Yeah.
The dog's name is Kermit, right?
Right.
I remember there being some promotions with like Kermit's face and her show and stuff at one point. And I remember calling her out for it, and it like disappeared. And then, I'm pretty sure some IP2 people sent in that she was calling her show Kermit and Friends, and I'm almost certain she got a cease and desist order
From the Henson people and such.
From the Henson people and Disney. I think Disney owns it now, maybe. Yeah. I'm almost
Let's
100%.
get to this video. But I hear you, brother.
Yeah.
You swear?
No. As soon as you see the judge, they're gonna let you out.
Okay, good.
So where are you gonna be locally?
I was gonna just go probably to the Airbnb.
Okay, do you know that address?
I looked it up for the other gentleman. I'm not sure how. I'm gonna put it in the GPS and figure it out.
Okay, but you have it.
Yeah, yes. I also found the thing, the marriage thing. It's this. It's called the Efficient Celebrant.
Okay. So do you? Okay. So
you need the address? I can tell you.
Yeah. I mean, but it's an Airbnb.
Yeah.
So I mean, what's your home address? When you're not here, where do you live?
LA.
And what's that address?
So that's different.
The LA.
Yeah.
Where you're gonna?
It's gonna be apart 90940.
So
what's going on?
She's arrested.
Really? And then what should I do? It's not up to me.
In a few moments, you're gonna be able to leave. One moment.
So definitely got to jump in right there, man. Golly, can you imagine how she's feeling knowing that he just watched her get arrested, get put in the vehicle, and now he is driving her car to take it home or something like that? Like, I can't imagine how she's feeling. I mean, he even laughed. You heard him laugh, right? He kind of giggled there at the end. Like, wow, what do you think, man?
I mean, yeah, these just seem to me like desperate people. I'm sorry. I find it hard to imagine that this guy's providing millions of dollars and his dad's a billionaire and this is what they're up to. I mean, this is just wild. I mean, if it's true that he provided millions to this lady and the dad is a billionaire, that makes this just all the more wild. My guess is it's just catfishing and scams.
All around.
Yeah, all around.
I'm working on a PC.
Oh, that's already on his incident report. It's not a dox. That incident report we just looked at, it's all on there. That's why I say don't get in trouble because this is the shit that happens. It's all public info, man. That's why they didn't even redact it.
Every time I check, it's not going to property, so you get ready.
Yeah, Winston was nice when he got his free membership.
I don't think this is gonna disrupt your life.
And see, I don't hang out in petticoats, okay? So, and that's exactly for that reason, because they do shit like that.
Wow.
Yeah, so I don't know how much more is on this thing. I think we got to the chunky stuff where you see her getting cuffed and things like that. Obviously, she's in the vehicle right now speaking to the police officer and such. I kind of want to go forward and see if there's anything else in it, but there's still like an hour plus of this video, and I don't want to do this for another hour. We've done 3 already. But let me just see if there's anything else that pops off as I go through it. If anybody in the chat has seen this before and they want me to show something, now would be a good time. Because I'm going to try to get us out of here as soon as possible. Drado, you got anything? Just keep going.
No, I mean, it's getting pretty late, but if there's something to find, if there's a few gems left here, we can find it. See where the vision changes. Okay. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Don't stop till you get enough.
Hey,
Keep
thank you
going.
guys. I love you all.
Okay, this guy's voice.
Being a bad boy tonight.
Here we go. Yeah, here we go.
So I think they're going to take her to the jail right now. I think that's what's going on right there. So I'm going to kind of fast forward till they get, I assume, to a stopping point. She gets out of the vehicle. What do you think?
Okay, sure. Who's this guy?
Okay, so this is the guy who I assume got the FOIA, the Freedom of Information Act, to have the police officers release the body cam video so we could put it today. So she got arrested, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, that probably makes sense. So I bet he probably, as soon as she got arrested, he put in the FOIA so that it could come out ASAP. I'm guessing. He seems cool, too. He knows what he's doing.
All right.
Like I said, let me see if I can get to them booking her.
What's going on? I don't know either one of these people. Did you see any of it, or she just? I was driving up the street, and all of a sudden, she jumped out of the vehicle. Like this one? Yeah. And like in the roadway here? She jumped out of the driver's side of this vehicle. Okay. Like they were fighting. I didn't see anybody hit anybody, but she jumped out frantically. She ran to my van. She jumped in my van. Like when you were over here, or you were? No, we were on Gun Club. Okay. And then okay, you guys were on Gun Club. There was another gentleman in a red truck who called you guys. Yeah. He took off already, and he kind of blocked him from leaving anywhere. Okay. And now she's frantic. She wants her phone from the car. She's scared. Okay, let me talk to her. You know her name? No, I don't know.
Eliza?
Yeah, okay. So now there's the van that she was jumping into. Now, Dr. Chow, let me know what's going on. There you go, Dr. Chow. There's the damn van. So this is the angle from the officer that interviewed who picked up Elisa. The van man, exactly. What watchman for you. I saw what you put in the chat too. Be trading Elisa for some ramen with the sisters. Come on, man, you're killing me. But yeah.
Eliza George Scamma.
George Scamma. No. So I kind of want to go through this too, but we've been on 3 hours. Why don't we do this tomorrow? We do this half tomorrow. You guys cool with that?
I really got to go. But listen,
all right, brother. Thank you for coming on.
Eliza, I think she has a little bit of grift in her game, and all the kudos to her for doing
hold on. Wuzu, you said this is the best part. You were the one that suggests all this. I have a feeling.
Who the F is Wuzu?
Wuzu Aiden Forming. She's the one, or this person is the one who said that this video is existing. And so they're the ones that said to get it. All right, you know what?
Well, I got to go, but you guys can pick it up. So.
Oh, golly. I'm like right there where I am tired.
Okay, go. Hit it.
Hold on. I'm going to read a text to you real quick, Jared. My boss just messaged me a little while ago. Makes me sad. This is an alert that I'm probably pulling you off sports tomorrow to do news reporting. We have a triple murder that we're on the scene right now. This will be your story for tomorrow as we will follow up on that huge news.
You should probably go there right now.
I don't want to go there right now. This is what sucks, man. I'm supposed to be doing sports. Now I got to do a triple murder tomorrow.
It happens.
It is worth to keep going. All right, Wuzu. For you, we're going to do it. If you got to bounce off, Jared, I appreciate you, brother. Good seeing you. And
if something's going to happen soon, well, let's go. I want to be here for it. But something better fucking happen.
How you doing, ma'am?
How's that good?
Okay. Can you come out here and talk to me? Okay, we're gonna let this gentleman go.
Oh, what about me?
Well, He doesn't know you, so.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry.
Is this any of our stuff or no? No, this is all my stuff. Okay.
I fucked up.
Okay, what's going on?
What is she doing in that car?
Fighting. I got like.
All right, Jared. So a little bit of a backstory. You know about the fight and everything, I assume, right?
Yeah, she just hid in that car.
Okay, so when he was trying to pull her out of the car, and he was just about to get her out. Somehow she breaks free, gets out the door, and this dude in this van pulls up, and she like jumps in the van because apparently he saw them fighting through the back.
I would, yo, girl, hop in. I'll save you.
Can you imagine all of a sudden Elisa Jordana jumps in your van? Like, what the hell?
She comes bouncing towards you and like comes up to your window and you pull up, and as you're rolling down the window, she's fogging it up with her breath and licking it. And she's like, let me in.
Right, yeah, I know. Okay. Elisa. All right, let's get back to this other video. Wuzu again, you are right. You are the
Like thrown out on the road, but.
Okay. Can you start from the beginning of what happened?
All right. It was a bad day.
Okay.
Very bad day. You're in therapy.
Okay. Like group therapy?
No, I have a therapist.
Okay, so-
and I brought him in
Okay.
to talk.
Okay.
And I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Sorry. So
you wanna come over in the shade or?
No.
She needs help. She's the victim here.
We're in therapy.
Okay.
And during therapy, I don't know how this happened. I got hold of his phone.
Okay.
He been cheating on me for 2 years. I freaked out. I ran out.
Okay.
I did not want to even talk to him the rest of the day. I happened to have his stuff in my car.
Okay.
I should have left it outside. I didn't.
Okay.
I went to the mall. I did a little live stream.
Okay.
Stupid. He would admit to cheating on me, even though I had all the evidence.
I know.
I'm not gonna hate
I know, but can you just.
Anyway, the girl was calling me.
Yep.
His girlfriend. We're supposed to be married.
Okay.
The only thing this police officer is thinking about right now is how to get this girl fucked.
Well, so no, something that she said is he's talking about being boyfriend and girlfriend and things like that. That the story has changed a little bit. Now, they're dating and everything. They're all back together. She had said something kind of a little wild right there. I want to get back to that real quick.
Even though I had all the evidence. I'm not gonna hate
I know, but can you just.
Anyway, the girl was calling me.
Right there. Okay, yeah, I kind of forgot what I said. So she is talking about Sarah, who is the other girl. That's the other woman. She is saying right there that Sarah was calling Elisa. And we saw the video. Obviously, Elisa was calling Sarah. So we have a lie right there on the bat. Jared, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so apparently
Eliza is always lying.
Yeah, she definitely lied to the police officer.
That's
right
why
there.
they call her Eliza.
Exactly, and Wuzu saw that as well. She had called Sarah, so it wasn't Sarah calling Elisa. So we're off to a bad start, Elisa. I'm sorry, girl, but I got to get back into this thing.
Yep.
His girlfriend. We're supposed to be married.
Okay.
Anyway.
Are you guys married?
We have the license.
And she's supposed to be
something told me not
married?
to do
What's her
it,
name?
so I chickened out.
Okay.
Am I gonna be arrested? Can you just tell me?
I'm still trying to figure out what's going on. He's talking to my partner, talking to your fiance, I guess.
Yeah, or whatever.
I don't know. If you guys haven't filed, so I guess fiance. But so you guys were arguing in the car. What happened?
I think she enjoys this.
Is that jail time?
Well, I'm trying to figure out what's happening because I see you got a mark on your chest here. You got a mark on your forehead.
He's strangling me.
Can you stick your hands out for me?
He's strangling me. Why do you want to see my hand?
I'm trying to see if there's any marks on your hands.
Oh no. He was like strangling. He was like this.
Let me see. While you were in the car, while you were driving, or when?
Yeah, I was thrown out of the car.
Pull your hair back.
I was thrown out of the car. Anyway,
For the record, since we're talking about this, he really did fuck her up, and I do not condone the way he fucked her up. That being said, she punched him in the face a couple times. I think she broke his nose, and she then she needled him and messed with him as well. So
right. So she started hitting him on the arm, and then she palmed his face, and then she went to pinch his ear and pinch on him, and that's when he went bananas. But what
So I just
she's
want to
saying
say,
that's why. Again, she said that he was strangling her side to side, and she was like, I'm getting strangled. As you saw in the video, that definitely did not happen. And another thing, again, she wasn't thrown out of the vehicle. She fought her way out of his grasp. Like that did happen, but she wasn't thrown out of the car. So yeah, Woozy, you're nailing this thing, man.
but I did just want to just say, because I'm on the internet, I do not condone any of it. It's all horrible. It's all disgusting and horrible.
Same.
These two nice guys freaked out. Why wasn't Benny in there? I just talked to them.
So, like I said, I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
I just want to make sure I don't.
So, how did you guys were driving down what? Down Gun Club?
Right here.
Down Haverhill?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys started arguing. So, how did the physical?
Because the girlfriend. Okay. So I went like that.
So you guys were arguing, then you slapped him.
Yeah, bad.
Okay, and then
like
what?
that.
Yeah. And then what happened?
And he took. I don't know.
So while he was in the passenger seat, he leaned over and grabbed your neck.
He grabbed me and he's like I thought I was gonna die, honestly.
Okay.
And then I kicked open the car door and he threw me out. And that's when we got all that nice help.
You managed to put it in park before
I said I'm gonna kill you, but I always say that. I wasn't really gonna kill him.
So you slapped him, said you were gonna kill him, and then that's when he grabbed you around your neck.
Yeah.
And pushed you out of the car. You managed to put it in park before he pushed you out of the car?
That's a good question.
Did you say 22 like right on? Yeah, sir. There's a good question.
I don't know.
Okay.
Because it was like such a blur.
So is that all the physical that happened? He grabbed your neck and pushed you out?
He grabbed my neck. He pulled my hair.
Okay. How did you get?
Did you see it? Did you watch?
Okay, just hold on, let me.
I was curious because it was like a blur.
Okay, so how did you get the scratch on your forehead and the scratch on your chest?
Because he was taking my head and I hope my head's okay.
Okay.
Did you see it?
I did see it.
No, but did you see me get thrown from the car?
Yeah, I was.
Was it driving when I was thrown?
Okay, let me touch. Okay, what did you?
I just see it pull up.
Okay, I love how the questions are answering themselves. And we had where the hell these homeless guys come from? Now we see they were witnesses to all of this, but this unhoused person apparently saw the situation. That's why they were talking back in that other area. So it's starting to kind of put itself together. And she did say he's going to kill me. So and that's kind of where I go back to. I'm going to agree with Rhonda. We're going to bring someone out of the chat. I think she thought that she was going to die. I think it all snapped on her and she was like, this is really happening. I'm in fear for my life. And like I said, I do believe that she thought she was going to die. I think she didn't think he could do that. I think she probably thought he was a simp. Maybe he barked a lot, like you saw earlier in the video where she, he's always saying these terrible things to her, but you can see where, he got mad and then lost it. So to me, it's like she was used to kind of picking on him or because I hate to say picking on him because, they were both so terrible to each other. They both said mean things to each other. But you're not allowed to hit anybody. She started hitting him. He started hitting her back. So, I mean, the tale that we weave.
Over here?
Yeah.
And then
I didn't really see much.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't? My head really hurts. Do you think I should go to the hospital?
Right now, we're trying to figure out what's going on.
What if I have a concussion? Oh my God! What if I have a concussion?
How would you have a concussion? Did you hit your head?
Because of my head shaking with so violently.
Do you want the fire department to check you out?
How would they do that?
They would just.
Can we not have him see that? Because I don't want him to see me with the fire.
If you request the fire department, they're going to roll up with their engine and park here and check you out. If you think you need medical attention, they can do that.
Can I just go to urgent care? Can you just take me to urgent care?
I can't take it to urgent care. Afterwards, you would be able to go to urgent care.
Okay, so if somebody takes your head and violently, could things happen there?
I'm not a doctor.
I just feel weird right now in my head.
You want the fire department to check you out. They are the medical experts, not me. They will take your blood pressure.
I don't want him to see it.
I can't. They have big red trucks. I can't avoid that.
Okay, one quick question.
Yes.
Do you think I'm gonna go to jail?
I haven't talked to him.
But he could say anything.
You could say anything. That's what we're trying to figure out. I'm talking to you. My partner's talking to him. We're trying to figure it out. Would you like?
Can you say?
Would you like the fire department to check you out? Do you think you need medical attention? That's all I'm asking. If you don't feel right, they can check you out. It doesn't cost anything.
Doesn't cost anything?
No, they come and they'll hook up a blood pressure to you, check your vitals, make sure you're okay. I'm not a doctor, okay?
Like I can.
They are medically trained.
All right, maybe I should do that. Oh, it's so embarrassing to do that. Can you please get my phone so I can call my mom?
So you're just having like head pain. You're like
Yeah, like my head feels weird, but I don't know if it's. I have like intense anxiety right now.
She is really good at this.
And I don't want him to see this at all.
Can I have EMS respond for a female complaining of head pain?
Oh God. I wish you could give me my phone. There's no way.
Not right. Let the fire department get here first, and let me talk to my
Can you just give
partner.
me an honest opinion on something? If I started this, but I was police violent one, but you're a police officer. You should know. If I,
Yes, but I haven't got his side of the
no,
story.
but his side story is gonna be I beat him up and I decided to kill him. It's gonna look really bad on me. Do you think I'm going to jail?
So you only slapped him.
No, a few times like that.
So you slapped him a few times like that.
So you know how women do. They do it. I don't know.
So I've only seen him walking past him. I saw him, right?
Yeah, but he has a lot of scratches on, but they're not for me.
Okay, well that's what I'm missing. He has one cut right here. That's probably from one of your rings.
Yeah,
As you
sorry.
tell me you slapped.
Is that jail time for life?
I haven't talked to him.
But just in your experience. In your experience.
You could, if it turns out you're both beating each other, you could both go to jail.
For how long?
You could go to I don't make those decisions.
How long is it usually?
I would take you guys to jail if that was what happened. Right?
That is what happened.
No, I'm saying if I were to take you both to jail, you would be booked in and you would see a judge in the morning. That's what would happen if you guys went to jail. And then, do you guys live together?
No, right now we are. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid.
So where?
Oh my God, I'm so
You guys, how long have you guys been living together?
just started. He just moved here. It's so fucked up. This is the worst
How
situation.
long have you guys been together?
I know
Both
it's like
together,
6 months. And she has
No, right now.
What's up, bud?
He asked, "Do you guys live together?" She said, "No, right now."
Yeah.
And then he said, "How long have you lived together?" And she said, "We just started."
Yeah, they're all over the place, and she's just kind of falling apart. But this is obviously right before she gets the handcuffs and stuff put on her. But I'm starting to fade a little bit, guys. There's about 30 minutes left on this thing, so maybe we can do this tomorrow morning. Or excuse me, tomorrow evening. We can do it again. You down, Drado? Possibly.
I mean, yeah.
Cool. All right, I'm going to say this time from their stream. Got to give a good shout out to NJ Courts as well. Thank you for uploading that and letting us use it. Good shout out to Dr. Chow, the Mega G, coming in clutch as he always does, helping me get it right. Very helpful in doing things properly. Dr. Chow, the Mega G, go to his channel. Give him a subscription. Give him a like. Dude does awesome stuff. Interviews people as well, just like me, but better at it. So go give Dr. Chow, the Mega G, some love. And Dorado, Texas, buddy, thank you for popping on, man. I appreciate your time. So I guess you might have fallen off already, but all good. And everybody in the chat, man, really appreciate you guys popping in and talking with me and hanging out with us. You guys are the best. Really, really appreciate you all very much. Try to do this thing again tomorrow evening. I'm not going to give an exact time. Looks like I'm going to be chasing a murder case. Maybe I'll have a story for that for you guys tomorrow. I bet there is a good story with that. Y'all have a fantastic evening. Again, thank you very much for watching, and shout out to everybody who cut these videos for us. You all be good to each other, please.